We're on?
I believe so.
All right. Can we see Angel in there? I can't see the screen at all.
I see myself.
All
It's
right.
a little bright. Right,
Yeah.
Angel? It's a little hot.
A little bit.
Just a little bit bright. That's all,
All
it
right.
is.
I think we're back up. I think we're back on. Let's see if we've got audio. I think that's the case. Let's see what happens here. Yep, we are back live. All right. And with us, we are honored.
We finally got him on.
finally are able to have Angel on the podcast. Angel, who works over at Corona Cigar in Lake Mary, or Heathrow, as they say.
Yep.
Angel, since we've known you and since we've gone to Corona for the past, I don't know, 2 years, it feels like forever, we've had the pleasure of having you give us your recommendations and your imparting your knowledge on us. Because, again, we can't smoke every cigar that was ever made because it's hard.
Yes, it is.
There's too many.
Yes, it is.
So anytime we go over to Corona and Angel's there, what's the first thing we ask you usually?
Tell me what you got. Tell me what you got. You always come in there. All you do is ask. You always come in there. You be like, hey, what you got for us today? Like, I want to try something different.
Right.
That's always ask, what's your palate today? You know, you want to start light. You want to start heavy. You know what I mean? We're going between. You know what I mean? That's how I do it.
Absolutely.
You never steer us wrong.
I never steer you wrong. I always tell you what's good, and I'll tell you what's bad.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No, and that's the beauty of having someone like Angel and the passion that you bring not only to Corona, but to your customers there, right? I mean, that's
I treat everybody with love.
That's right. Absolutely.
That's the way to do it.
I mean, we're very lucky because we live 15 minutes away from Corona. So to have that be our home base, our home lounge, not many people have that kind of ability to have a lounge, that kind of lounge.
Definitely.
You know, it's unique. Let's face it. Not many lounges has the selection from cigars and also booze.
Damn right. You can definitely try to
And
booze
some of the best.
And
Some of the
best.
That's what
I
we
mean,
do.
that's the thing. That's the one thing about Corona is you're going to get great service, and you're going to have the most amazing selection.
That's what we do right there in Lake
And
Mary.
the ambiance is
The
great
ambiance
too.
is
I mean,
great.
it's just a great place to hang out. You know, it's so comfortable.
We try to keep it nice, good vibe, good music. You know, make sure you feel relaxed, feel comfortable.
Exactly.
Don't ever feel uncomfortable. Service always on point and everything. You know.
Exactly.
And everybody who works there is so knowledgeable.
Yeah.
You know,
we all learn a lot in this store. That's the store I really learned a lot. I'll be hitting 2 years in August.
2 years. So
Yes,
that's
sir.
kind of nice. We almost have the same. I'll be
Amount of
living
timing.
amount of time. I moved to basically Lake Mary almost 2 years ago. In July, it'll be 2 years.
That's what's up.
So that's the thing. I mean,
That's pretty cool.
You can't beat that. So how did your cigar voyage start? How did that happen for you?
I started off with I started smoking with my cousin, and then from there on, I started smoking more cigars with my cousin. He's the one that got me all hooked up into it, and I was like, you know what? Let me give cigars a shot. Started smoking cigars there, and then when I was like, you know, by myself, I'll go to the other Coronas and smoke a cigar there, and start trying different ones, and every once in a while, I'll get one from this one, get one from that one, and then once you taste bourbon with the cigar, that's when it hits.
It's all over.
That's when
it's all over. You know what I mean?
That's when it becomes a whole nother
A whole
experience.
different experience, different level, different taste. Everything tastes great.
Absolutely.
Have you had a chance to now walk around and sample some of the things? Not yet. You just got here.
I just started
good.
trying. I already went to Bushnell.
Okay.
Yeah, I went to
Bushnell's there.
Bushnell's. Yep. And then I already tried the people right next to you over here. Dog
Heaven's Door there.
Heaven's Door. Yes, sir.
Heaven's Door.
This
I
one.
haven't tried them yet.
Oh, wait till you try this.
No, definitely. I'll definitely give them a
We
try.
pointed him over to Iron Smoke. Fantastic.
Now he said you guys have that, huh?
Yeah, he said that it's in Corona. So we're like, all right, now we know what to ask for when we're at Corona. We're going to ask for. He says he does have it at Corona, so which is important.
You got to check it out. I mean, he gave us a sample of each one, and wow, fantastic, really good stuff. Really good stuff.
Just give it a try.
So tell me, is there a cigar that you haven't tried?
Oh man, that's a whole bunch. I can name you a whole bunch of
I
them.
thought maybe you were going to tell me one or two. You know?
No. I'm still learning a little bit more of every cigar there is in there.
I mean, what inventory? How many facings are in the Heathrow store alone.
Oh man, that's a lot.
It's a lot.
I couldn't keep a number right
I
now.
know. I know.
There's so many I have to do. Every morning I try to keep it as straight as possible. You know,
I know.
my boss Victor and everything will be doing it all right and everything. Try to keep the place nighty tighty. You know
Oh my God, the place is immaculate. Every time we come
Yeah.
in, we see you. You're either scanning or putting barcodes
Yep.
and scanning and
Exactly.
doing all of that. I know that
Yeah.
that is. I mean, just the inventory alone blows me away.
Mind-boggling.
Jeff's inventory, bar none. Like I said, it's not. You can't beat it up in this part of the state or anywhere in the country. Really,
Mhm.
it's really hard to
There's very
find.
few places
Yep.
that would have that inventory.
Right,
You know.
right, and we're like I said, we're blessed because we have someone like Angel that we could go to, and he can point us in the right direction.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
if anybody ever wants to know anything, you're more than welcome to come by. You'll see me there Monday to Friday.
Exactly.
From 9 to 5, you'll see me there. If you don't see me after 5, well, I'll see you the next day.
Hey, that's right.
That's how it
Got
goes.
those banker hours, you know.
Yeah. Hey.
I don't know how you got away with not going in for a weekend, but boy, oh boy.
Oh, trust me. I worked there weekends one time or twice. I already smoked it. I mean, I worked there already once or twice on a Saturday or on a Sunday.
Right.
It's pretty interesting how the things go.
Is it different
Different,
the
right?
weekend crowd? Is it a little different than the weekday
Sometimes
crowd?
it is different. Like every once in a while, it'll be different. The
Mhm.
times I work there, you see different people, but
Right,
it's almost almost regulars.
right,
But you'll see every once in a while, you see more faces. You'll get a little bit more crowded and everything.
right, right.
But at nighttime, it really gets heavily crowded, but it's worth it.
Oh, I know it does. Oh yeah, they close it too. I mean,
Yes, sir.
how many cigar lounges are open from 9 a.m. to 2 a.m.?
I think one.
What?
One. Corona's the only one.
Corona.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
It is pretty remarkable.
Yeah, that's what we love about Corona is that
But
we
you
can.
could be there at 2 a.m. and the place is still hopping.
Oh yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It's amazing. It really is.
I mean, that's past your bedtime though, Bob.
Now it is.
It's now.
At one time, I used to come out at that hour.
You'll be sneaking out without the wife knowing. I got you.
exactly,
Definitely
exactly,
got you there.
exactly.
Now I can't do it anymore. No.
But we have to thank, obviously, hey, Alan Gold, how are you? Yolanda's back on. How are you, Yolanda? We're here. Alan, hopefully you're having a great time there in Chicago. Nice and cold. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, wait.
75 and sunny in Chicago today.
Wow. Are you
I'm
kidding?
shocked. That's
Go outside.
possible?
Don't stay in your house. Go outside and tell us what it's like.
And we have Yolanda. I can hear you. That's good. Thank you, Yolanda.
Thank
That's
you.
good. At least we're working and it's back up and running. You know, it's hard. It's spotty internet. But we got Angel on. That was important. We needed to see when we saw Angel, like, sit your butt in here. We got to get
We
you
can
on.
never get him on at Corona because this man is
It's-
probably one of the hardest working guys.
He
Really.
is.
He really is.
He is.
You know,
He is.
he's like, oh, yeah, I'll be there in a minute. Yeah. Never see him. Never see him. You know.
Yeah. You
But at
darn
least
right.
it's your day off, and now you can hang with us, man.
There you go. Definitely.
So
I mean,
now-
each other.
We got to let him go and enjoy
I know.
the.
He's here with his
he's here
wife,
with his
and
wife.
I don't
His
wanna
wife is
keep
like,
him, but-
I got to go. But yeah, he's
Nice.
She's
busy.
probably texting him right now. Get your ass
Yes,
over here.
No, I'm trying to text my father just so he can see me on the podcast.
Well, you can
I'm
see it
like,
anytime.
Yeah, exactly.
Definitely.
But hey, having Angel on is an honor for us and a pleasure because Angel is the guy when we go to Coronas because he's always there.
Uh-huh.
And anybody who's listening, if you go into Corona,
Ask
see
for
this guy
Angel.
right here.
Definitely.
He's the man.
Ask for Little Angel.
Little, well, I don't know. Big
You-
Angel, Little
Big
Angel.
You can say
Because
Big
the
Angel.
Big Angel is like the GM is
yeah,
Big
the
Angel.
GM is the BM.
He's like the big
Yep.
of that kind of Big Angel. But you're
Yeah.
you're
I'm the more fluffier one.
the fluffier
There
one.
you go. I'm the fluffier size one. Exactly.
Fluffy Angel.
Angel.
That's it.
Fluffy
Go for
Angel. There you
Fluffy
go.
Angel at Corona Cigar Lounge in Heathrow, Florida. So if anyone is in the area, you obviously have to look up Angel and the Corona Cigar Company, Monte Cristo Lounge, which is a kick-ass lounge, period.
It is.
It
It
really,
really
definitely.
is. That's the bottom line. And I think I can say that.
Mhm.
I think so.
Why
I
not?
think
Yeah,
so.
there you go.
Why not?
We
Why not?
just did.
We did. That's it. We did it.
All right.
Thank you, Angel, for
Anytime.
stopping by.
Good,
Go
buddy.
and enjoy.
Definitely,
Have a great show, and don't drink too much.
No, we're not.
All in moderation.
There we go. Exactly. Well, you
My
guys have
advice
a
is
great
drink
one.
heavily.
I will. Well, you guys have a great one.
Thank
I'll see
you,
guys
Angel.
later,
Good
all
to
right?
Thank
see
you,
you, buddy.
Angel.
Nice to meet you guys.
There we go.
See you Monday.
See you Monday. Well, it's nice. I think we're back on
wow.
live, which is a feat, in and of itself. So that's a good thing. I mean, now we might be able to get some people to stop on in and say hello.
I don't think it's really slowing down, though, Frank. Seems wherever I look at the entrances, people are pouring in. So
yeah, we're going to need to grab. We have to get obviously the host of the whole event.
Well, yeah, if you can find
Scott
them.
from Hefe
You know what I think
Cigar
we need to
Company.
do is move this back into
Table
this little
in.
shade.
Yeah, we're going to do
on
that.
fire here.
But you're going to watch like some crazy things going on, but I
Yeah.
don't want to shut the stream down.
No. So just bear with us.
Bear
We're
with
going
us.
to move
and
the table
we'll,
into
we'll
the
actually,
shade a little
we'll
bit.
speak as we move.
Yeah, we
we'll
can do that.
Move this as we go, Bob. We're going to move out of the.
Whoop. We don't want to knock any of the
No.
whiskey down.
Put the whiskey someplace else. Yeah. No knocking down of whiskey.
All right, hold on a second. We got to move some things here.
All right, go ahead and do that. This is like the voice from beyond. This is part of the fun stuff that we do on a live podcast, live. So while we're doing that, so you don't see what we're doing, we'll get you a shot of people enjoying the festival, and I'll be over this way. And you'll see folks here at Heaven's Door. They're busy. They're busy doing what they do, giving out samples. I'm sure we're going to have them over in a couple of minutes. But we're dying of heat, and we don't want to pass out.
Woo! Frank, I think we're going to go more. We're still seeing the sun over here. Wow.
All right, we just keep moving. Pretty soon we'll be out of the country. We're going to be moving so far back. This is great. I like a podcast that you're just looking at other things going on.
Well, that's why we're mobile.
That's why we're mobile. This is called being mobile. This is the nice thing, though. Bob, thank God we can move.
I know.
Grab
that. Hold. Let me come to this side then.
Nice and easy.
Oh, yeah. I think we got a little shade
We
now.
found some shade.
Wow.
We found some shade.
Wow.
And this is good because now we'll get a shot here. You could see all of the whiskey happenings. We'll call it the whiskey happenings. All right. Let me come around. All right. Yeah, because otherwise we were going to pass out.
Oh, man.
Okay. All right. Oh, I don't know. Yeah. All right. And we are back sitting down. I got to adjust the camera. So let me do a camera adjustment.
Wow.
All right, Bob.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
That got brutal all of a sudden. Wow.
Yeah, we were in like the heat wave.
My back was on fire. Wow.
Wow. Holy smokes.
This is better.
Yeah, that's a lot better. Where did my oh, there it is.
What
my
happened?
water. I have to get that.
Yeah, stay
Hello, how are
hydrated.
you?
Okay, how are you?
Good.
I understand you're the podcast.
We're the podcast.
Yeah.
Yes.
I am Dana Wells with Levy Liquor. We're
Oh.
in St. Cloud.
Oh, you're in
yeah.
St. Cloud. Great.
Jessica.
Come.
Matt Ombre promoted us.
Okay.
My husband's here.
Okay, good.
He's
You're
a
gonna.
talker.
Oh, you're gonna be bringing them over with some liquor.
Well, we'd love to join you.
But you're busy. I know.
So we have a lot of our brands out here, so we'd love to, talk
Have a
about
good.
some
That would be
brands
great.
that we have.
Please. Please.
Mark knows bourbon, and we have a
Great.
cigar humidor.
Oh, good.
A ton of cigars.
Excellent. Okay,
Well, that's everything
great.
we do. Drink and smoke. That's everything we do. Drink and smoke.
No, we don't do any of that. That's not what we do, Bob.
I'll take some pictures and promote you. Right, Lake
Perfect.
Smoke Shop.
Yep.
Yeah.
Smoke show. Yep.
Where are you
we're actually out of bed, Bob. We're out of actually this podcast is out of Great Lakes in Chicago. Also, we're here in Florida. So Bob moved here to Florida.
Oh, yeah.
Both states.
Good.
So we're kind of, but our podcast goes all over.
I love it. We have a great lake in St. Cloud called Lake Toho.
All right.
Big bass fishing lake out there, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, my shop is just a mile down from it. We have a marina, and they're trying to make a seaplane port.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
How
yeah.
cool is that?
It is cool.
Wow.
Are you familiar with out at next to Mount Dora? What's the little town? It starts with a T.
Town named Mount Dora with a T, Frank?
No. Mount Dora's out northeast. Yeah. Next to it, the next town next to it is a seaport. In fact, it's the busiest seaplane port in the country.
Yes, Mount Dora is beautiful.
We're trying to do it because we're closer to Disney. So you can go to your seaplane and then go to Disney.
Gotcha.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right, so we have
That's
Dana. What's
very
your
cool.
husband's name?
Mark.
Mark
Okay.
Wells and Dana. All right, she's the as her card says. You'll see her, folks. She'll be on because we're gonna scoop her up at some point. Her and her husband, Dana
Come
Wells,
back, come
owner, boss lady. I like that on the card. That already says a lot. I don't
It
need
sure
to say
does.
much. That's easy enough for me to remember. Thank you, Dana,
Yeah,
for
come
stopping
back,
by.
come
Please
back.
come by. We'd love to have you. Absolutely.
Share what we got going on.
Without a
and
doubt.
Talk about our great
Brands.
that we have.
Yes,
Absolutely.
yes.
Without a doubt. Without a
We
doubt.
want to bring this festival to St. Cloud.
Excellent.
Ah,
Oh,
all right.
Cool.
Very
Very
good.
cool. All right. Well, Dana will be here shortly and her
Yes.
husband. So
Queuing up, Mark. You ready to queue up?
we're queuing up Mark. Here we go. All right. So come on over, Mark. You're gonna
This side.
come around
You're gonna
this
put
side.
on some
So
phones?
your wife is going to slide over this way because otherwise you'll be in the shot and we don't have your backside because that would be bad. That would be the backside. Yeah, why not? Don't you want to? If you could get it, sit right there, and then your wife will sit over there. You can have that grab. Yes,
Yeah,
why not?
get her
Headphone.
out.
You're gonna have to take the hat off, though.
What?
You're gonna have to take the hat off. Yep. Okay. All right.
How's my
And-
hair? Is it good?
Beautiful.
Fine. No problem.
Your hair is beautiful.
Put the headphones on. Don't worry about anything.
All right. We have with us Dana and Mark Wells of Levy Liquor. Is
Hi,
that-
guys.
That's
Levy,
right. That's right.
Levy, as in
Levy,
As in when the levee
the
breaks.
levy,
Or
where the
dri-
levy breaks or, not.
drive your Chevy to
To
the
the
levee.
levee.
And this
Levee,
levee is
yes,
dry,
yes.
but this
Never
levee's
run
never
dry.
dry.
This levy never runs dry. Love it, love
Yes,
it, love
sir.
it. You gotta like that. So tell us a little bit about your company, what you do, and how you kind of got started in this crazy business.
I appreciate it. First of all, I don't actually remember catching your name. So,
I'm cousin Frank.
cousin Frank, nice to
It's
meet
easy.
you.
I'm Bob.
It's Bob.
Bob, Frank and Bob, Frank and Bob. All right.
Yep.
Well, Frank, I tell you, it was a pivot from COVID, obviously, as many people did, and
Right.
I've always been a hobbyist when it comes to liquor, and we were looking for a sustainable business, something that would work out, and we found this really cool place down in St. Cloud that was a liquor store and a Chevron gas station.
Interesting.
So we're like, wow,
That's a weird mix.
it is only
It
3
works.
in the state of Florida.
Wow.
You can fuel up and gas up in
Oh,
the same stop.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's exactly right.
Get
You get
drunk,
fueled
and
up.
then when your car is full, you
So,
can take off.
Just get done.
It works.
And what we found, though, was in the city of St. Cloud, they just didn't have a liquor store that was paying attention to craft and to people who wanted to have a better liquor experience, have better spirits available to them. And so we saw that as an opportunity. And as a craft person who loves the idea of anything from farm to glass, farm to bottle,
Right.
I really wanted to explore that. And it's been a great journey.
Wow. So what are some of the brands that you guys represent? So that's what she was kind of saying.
Yeah,
You
that's
kind of-
right. So, in fact, we have quite a few of our top selling brands out here. Siempre Tequila's out here,
Okay.
Heaven's Doors out here. Our good friends over at Mad Hombre Hot Sauce, which are St.
Yes.
Cloud natives. Yeah,
Right.
we sell them. Who else is with us today?
Well, now, we see many things. It's like the Hirsch guys over there, that's such a really neat expression. we're trying to always find something that beyond the bigs
Right.
has a great story behind it. You know,
Exactly.
I think that today people are really interested in a good story, and we really try to seek out something that has that idea that we can share with somebody, that also they can take that bottle home and share their
Share that
story with somebody.
That's right.
That's key.
Well, it's just that way. It's so similar to the cigar experience
Right.
because a good cigar usually is totally tied to a story
Yeah.
and an experience.
Yeah.
And it brings the what I'll say, that the person who's enjoying that specific cigar and or spirit at any time brings them back to a place. A
Right.
specific place
Right.
and time, whether it was very festive, a wedding where they tried something for the very first time, or an anniversary where they
Yeah.
were gifted
Right.
something
Right.
that was unique.
Like it's stuck in their head, right?
Exactly.
We taste so many things in our lives, but if you can put both of those together and share that story, I think it's so amazing.
It is.
And we work for that. You know, we really, really work for that. You know, Joe at Siempre is one of our favorite people to come in all the time, because he also not only tells us the story about Siempre, but how to bring it into cocktail experience.
Gotcha.
We have a philosophy we learned early on, which we had a lot of buyers.
Okay.
They weren't triers. They came into the store, they bought what they bought.
Right.
Right. And so our idea was, what if we could turn buyers into triers? And we opened up a big tasting bar. So we have a
Okay.
tasting bar, and we try to understand their profile. We try to talk them through another thing, because we want them into a second or third bottle, want them to refer people so that they know that they can come here or send somebody there who's going to pay
Right.
attention to them.
Absolutely.
Especially in bourbon, you have so many folks getting into bourbon.
Yes.
You know, and
Huge growing market.
a
Right?
huge growing market, yeah. And there's so many new bourbons coming out, so
Yes.
it's just wonderful to expand people's palates and to know, you know, what notes to look for, and when they get it and they figure out what it is that they enjoy, then we can point them towards other brands and expressions that have
Exactly.
similar taste
notes.
profiles.
Yes.
Sure.
Right.
Yep. Yep.
So I got a question for you.
Sure,
I mean,
sure.
you guys usually asking the questions of us, but let me
We're
ask you all
always-
the question
Yeah.
is, so the cigar and smoke component, like we ended up inheriting 2 6-foot humidors. You know, we
Right.
cleaned them up, we set them up, and so on. And we find that now we're getting more and more people into the cigar world. But we don't know. I don't know enough about them, right? Like, I mean, I was I smoked Rocky Patel for a while, and
Right.
Romeo and Juliet, and the standards.
The
and-
standards, right?
but now I'm learning more and more about that. Tell me what you think, like a
Well,
small guy like us should do.
I think it's really interesting because, you know, a lot of the big smoke lounges and stuff will always carry the standards, the Fuentes, the Rocky Patels, the
Right.
big
Guys,
Padrones,
the
the
big
big
guys.
guys.
The big guys, yeah.
And I think it's always good to have some of those, because you need to have people are familiar with what they're familiar with,
Staple,
Sure.
yeah.
right? So,
Some
but there's
people
so
don't
many
change.
there's
you know.
so many new boutique brands,
Sure.
which is also nice to give an option to.
Right. Well, those staples also help you to know what someone's base profile
is.
Right.
Exactly. So they can kind of say, okay, I like this particular wrapper, or this. I'm a mild to medium smoker.
Sure.
But you'll notice that a lot of folks, as you continue to smoke, your palate changes and develops. Where
Okay.
you may have started off as a very mild smoker, you then tend to graduate or move towards a more medium, and then trying more full
The
body.
more seasoned you get,
Season. Your
I hate
palate.
to say it, but the stronger the cigar. It's plain and simple.
That's fair.
You know, it's like when you're a kid, you I don't know, you start off with beer.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
Yeah,
and then suddenly you're drinking bourbon. You know, it's like you're grown up now.
Yes, sir.
but you have a lot of like some of the larger selling cigars would be by Drew Estate and
Yeah.
their line, the Acid line, which is a huge seller. It's an infused cigar like the Cuba Cuba, #1 seller in the world.
Right, right.
So having an expression from Drew Estate, very important to have in your humidor.
So we have an Estrella,
Uh-huh.
which I think sells very well for us,
Gotcha.
the Drew Estate.
Yep.
And at its price point, I think it's probably one of the most underrated cigars that we have in the box.
There you go.
You
There
know?
you go.
And it helps when I share with somebody, like, hey, you want to try something a little off, but the off brand, because they're
Right.
not as familiar, unless
Right.
they're in the acid family.
Right.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Are
Yeah.
you-
It's
Are you
always
carrying any of the boutique brands or?
Just starting. So no,
It's
love some recommendations
Right.
if you have some. I don't know if you can.
Oh, yeah.
Plenty.
Oh, there's a ton of different
Wow.
cigars out there. I mean, I think the first thing is to try some, and you have some here.
Yes, sir.
So make sure you go out and you get samples and get cigars, try them, because you've got Howard G cigars.
He's right up there.
Right up there.
Fantastic
Fantastic
cigars.
cigars.
Okay.
Really good cigars. You've got the folks who just literally are trying to get out into the market, and this was the first time we've ever smoked their cigar. But their blender is Z. Now Z is a well-known blender.
Z,
And you're wearing a Hefe, so you're familiar with Z's blend.
Absolutely.
So he actually blended these. They're called Chafion.
We saw those, yeah.
And
Okay. We'll have to check them
excellent,
out.
excellent.
Oh, very
beautiful
cool.
branding.
Very cool.
I love the branding,
Yes.
and it's accompanied with a very good smoke. So
I love
again,
that.
they're local. They're in. They're right here.
Didn't he also do the Hoot and Young stuff, right?
I believe yes.
Yeah.
Newton Young, yes, he did.
You
Yeah,
have Conscious,
yeah. Conscious is right there.
We just
They're
met
right there.
them.
which is made by
Desire.
Awesome.
by
Oh, no.
Karen Berger.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
That's,
You know, she's
Karen
right here
is
in Daytona.
In Daytona.
Terrific.
Daytona.
Yeah.
Oh, nice and
So-
local.
Yeah, I mean,
So
these
you-
are just local people who are
Yep.
making incredible sticks.
Yeah,
They
that's
really
K
are.
by Karen Berger, Don Kiki Cigars in Daytona. Obviously,
You got Blanco up
David
in
Blanco.
Tampa, who makes
great
for many.
cigars.
I'm going to have to replay this episode so I can write this all down. I hope people are also writing this down. These are great
There's
shows.
you
so
can
many.
watch this many
Oh my
times.
God, there are
really
just
is. The
so
list is
many.
infinite.
The list is endless.
But I
Wow.
recommend that
Kathy.
you definitely get into it because the boutique guys are really stepping up. I mean, big time.
Yeah.
Big time.
So
Kathy-
impressed how many
Kathy,
people come into our store and they're looking for also a story, right? Like we
Right.
talked about earlier, like and local. We have how many people say they want to come and shop local, Dana?
Oh, they do. It's incredible. We're very impressed with how many people want to feel good about supporting a small business or
Exactly.
a craft person. Somebody that has,
Exactly.
and somebody that has a platform also, if
Absolutely.
it's veteran owned or black or
David,
woman owned.
That's exactly right. So
Right.
David Blanco is a veteran. So his cigars, he does donate a lot back to veteran causes.
Taffy.
Caffey, 1901, great
He's a-
cigar.
Oh, wow, all
He's
right.
a
Yeah,
surgeon.
and he has coffee.
He's right by Miami,
Oh, fantastic.
and he sells coffee too, which
Yeah.
is excellent
We
coffee.
love
Great.
coffee.
Oh my
Oh.
God, great coffee.
But he has an
It's
incredible line of cigars. I mean, these are local guys.
Right,
Oh, I
and
love
they're
it.
from Miami.
Very good.
Great
So
stuff.
great family story. Again, story rich in history.
Yes.
And that's what you want. And like I said, the list is endless. I don't want to.
They don't want
Feel
to
like
stay
we're-
local, but those are
Right.
just local guys. But you got people like DAD out in New
New
York.
York.
There's
Yeah,
so many
exactly.
people around
Oh
the
my
country
God.
that are
There's so
producing
many.
great
I
sticks.
Hiram
think
and
too.
Solomon.
I think too.
Yeah.
As a small,
Hiram and Solomon.
right. I
Christoph
think as a
cigars.
small,
Christoph.
Oh, I
is a
love
great-
Christoph cigar. No, I know those. Yeah, I do know
Okay.
those. Yeah.
Yeah.
and I think as a small, liquor shop, it's really neat to rotate that case, just like we rotate our craft program.
Yeah.
So people come
Right,
in and they
yes.
say, what's new, and it's fun to rotate and have our supporters taste different crafts. sticks.
Absolutely. I think that's really important.
It's very
The
important.
more you reach out to people, and you'll find that the boutique cigar industry is, and you can look it up, the BCA.
the chief, and we have so many. You got a pad and a.
No, we're gonna get your information. I'm gonna hit you up. I'm gonna hit
Do
you
you
up.
have resources on your
Yeah, if you go to our website
Okay.
and you go to our website, you'll see our list of sponsors that we'll talk about. You can click on those links
Okay.
on their profile link or their logo.
Yeah.
It'll take you right to their website. It'll give you a little bit of information about who they are, what they do, and their story, really. And
I
there's
love
so
it.
many great stories from the unique.
Because the big guys are the big guys. Everybody knows their
Okay.
name. But
Yes.
check
Sure.
out the little guys who are up and coming now.
I got
I
it.
love it.
They're manufacturing incredible cigars.
We
That's
will.
awesome.
Yeah, well, we love to support that, and we support a lot of our local breweries, you
Right.
know,
Oh,
yeah,
Right.
in the Florida area, and then also some of the smaller distillers. We're bringing in St. Augustine Distillery, and then also like this, we're trying to bring this type of an event to St. Cloud to
Right.
get more people in our Central Florida area to enjoy
Right.
smaller boutique cigars and all of the great brands that we support at our shop.
Completely.
I
What's
love
the name
their
of the
vision.
shop?
We're St. Cloud Levy Liquor,
Gotcha.
and we're right in the heart of St. Cloud, just down the street from Lake Toho.
And your website is?
We're www.levyliquor.com. LEVEE liquor.
I hardly know her. I mean, that's not appropriate, but it's fine.
For sure. Make sure you definitely go to our website. It's GreatLakesMokeShow.net because the .com, somebody stole it.
Yeah.
And I don't want to pay that person.
No, not yet.
Snatches right from under
Right,
the
right. Yeah. That's a great
awesome.
niche.
Yeah, I know. It is. It's a whole nother
Platform. Yeah, I know.
For sure.
How big is the lounge now?
Well, so our store is 2,700 square feet.
Okay.
And we've got a massive cooler, walk-in cooler for beer and craft.
Okay,
We started with Crooked Can out of Winter Garden,
Okay.
which were friends of ours, and we really love them. And so when we first opened up, it was all the Miller Coors and everything in the front cooler. We started with one line. We're now five doors deep on craft.
Okay.
We're getting into meads. We're getting into honey buns. We're getting into hard root
Sours.
beer, sours, and all these types of
Gotcha.
things. And I got to tell you,
Stouts.
stouts.
Oh,
Oh, my
yes,
God,
IPA,
imperial
a lot of
stouts,
IPAs.
porters, those types of
Yep.
things. And people just absolutely are gravitating towards the store because, like Dana said, we like to rotate it out.
That's smart.
We just did a full reset. So we'll go seasonal. Like a menu,
Smart.
okay, here's our seasonal. We'll keep
Right.
it in there for a few months
Yep.
so that you can come back and get the same thing. But now it's a full reset coming into the fall, into the summer and spring, and we'll do
It's
that.
always summer here. What do you mean?
Yeah.
Seasons?
Yeah, but in the
Oh,
craft,
yeah.
yeah,
Well,
in the
there's
craft
hot and then
world-
there's sweaty.
Right.
Yeah.
But in the craft world, you have to keep up with what the breweries
You're right.
are brewing
Sure.
and getting out. I mean, they're changing it up so quick too. You have to move that product and then bring in what they're brewing next,
Right.
which is a fun game. It's really fun to keep up with
Yeah,
what
for
our
sure.
local Florida craft distillers are doing.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and there's just so many creative people when it comes to beer, and I'm a big advocate too. Cigars and a great porter, cigars and a great stout, cigars and
Coffee.
coffee.
porter,
We
yeah.
love coffee.
And of course, any whiskey works.
Yes, sir. Any whiskey, any whiskey for sure.
Have you guys tried this, by the way?
Which one?
Rosies? We have Rosies.
Yeah.
We certainly have Rosies.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
Absolutely. You gotta have a bacon flavored bourbon. I don't know what you're doing in the liquor industry if you don't have bacon.
I'm like,
We tried it today for the first time, and wow,
we were blown away
Right.
by their entire
their
lineup.
line
We're
is
like,
fantastic.
Fantastic. We've never had it, so we were in total shock. We weren't because
It sells out too quick. You can't get to the
guys are on the
supermarket
shelf.
or
We can't keep
liquor
it on
store
the
fast
shelf.
enough.
No.
Right.
Fortunately, they're making it quick, though. Yeah.
Well,
There's
that's
enough
good.
bacon, I think, out there in the market to make bourbon.
there is.
I
Huh?
think so. I think so.
Yeah. There's enough bacon
And
eaters
maple
to
syrup.
support bourbon
Yeah, and a little
making
maple
bacon.
syrup. You're all right. Yeah, it'll be fine.
Apples,
Yes.
apple pie is excellent too.
No, we
And,
were
the new one, the peanut butter.
peanut butter.
And
Oh, did they get the peanut butter in now?
yeah, it's not even
Very
out
good,
yet.
yeah.
Right.
That
That's
is
a
also
sample
very
of
Does
it.
this thing go all the way over there? Because I was gonna.
Just turn around and ask Tiffany.
Say, hey Tiffany, where's that peanut butter?
Where's that peanut butter?
Peanut butter. He wants
Peanut
to
butter.
taste it. There you go. Here it comes.
He would love a sample.
All right,
sample
we'll
of
do
peanut
it right here.
butter.
I love this podcast. I love this show. I'm gonna be on this show more often.
Yeah.
You guys are amazing.
Yeah, this is going well.
Yeah, we started early this morning. and,
This was
we
not
haven't
a good
stopped
idea.
yet.
We haven't stopped drinking or smoking. Good thing we stopped for like a quick lunch
There you go.
And some internet issues.
and
but,
internet issues, but that's okay. It is what it
We
is.
got a chance to
It's
eat.
kind of jumped
Because
in
we
and
were
out.
drinking on an
Very
empty stomach.
nice.
So
So you gotta
Yes, sir.
between that and he was like,
Right.
Right.
Well, I think that's the filter. I think it actually you want that, the heat and the drinking, because it just filters through.
Maybe.
yeah, our pores are open. It comes out.
You're gonna love that peanut butter.
I cannot wait to
She's-
try it.
She's pouring it.
Oh,
I
she
think.
pouring it right now.
Yeah,
All
I think
right.
so.
I think she
Well, I don't know.
was.
She's pouring it for everybody.
But, yeah,
That's all right. That's all
Yeah,
right.
we're
We'll get
good.
we'll get
We're
after
We'll
it.
get after it.
We'll get
Check it
after
out,
it
though.
eventually.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
for sure.
We love it. But thank you for taking the time to stop by, say hello.
Thanks, gentlemen.
yeah, thanks
Pleasure
for
Much
having
meeting
us.
success
you.
with the store.
Yes,
Thank
you.
much success.
Thank
So can people order online? Or
Yeah, we
Yeah, you
ship
sell
all over the
us,
state of Florida.
Okay, good.
And
We deliver.
also we deliver within 15 miles of the store at any
Under an
time.
hour.
Excellent.
Yeah,
Under
yeah.
an hour.
An hour?
It-
An
well,
hour
under-
from the
under
store?
an hour.
Because I think we can just squeeze it in. I like deliveries.
Yeah, well, now with the new express lane, I think we can make it happen. Yeah. Get it right to you. That's awesome. But gentlemen, you guys are amazing. Thanks for
Thank you
having
so
us
Really
on.
good
Nice
to meet
meeting
y'all.
you.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Here it is. He's coming.
Oh,
He's
it's
coming up.
coming. Okay.
Oh, look.
There you go.
There it is. There it is.
Good.
You're going to be blown
Mark's
away by
gonna-
this.
Chris, he carries your product in the store.
Oh, I think that's the, is that the moonshine? That's the apple pie. You
They
have
want
any
the
of that
credit.
either?
Oh, wow.
The apple pie is incredible.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, right?
No, that's
Crazy.
apple pie. That's
That's-
1,000% apple pie right there.
That ain't shine. That's the good stuff.
That's
Very
gorgeous.
nice,
No,
very
yeah,
nice.
yeah. We carry a fair line of moonshine, but this is really where it's at. I mean, I can see. I want a campfire right now. You know, I want to sit back. I need one of those sticks
Little
and we just do
marshmallows
that. Yes,
roasting.
sir.
And not move for the rest of the night.
Pretty
Yeah.
much.
This is,
I
What?
guarantee you he's not going to be moving for the rest of the
What?
Not
Wait
moving
until you
fast
taste-
anyway.
just put
Yeah,
that up
sir.
to your nose. Try to put that up to your
This
nose.
is the peanut butter?
Yes.
They carry your product in the store. But he didn't
Oh,
try. He didn't
wow.
know about that one.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
It's a
Thanks,
peanut
Chris.
butter
I
cream.
appreciate it.
Very
Yeah,
nice.
that's
peanut
Chris
butter
Coney right
bourbon
there.
cream.
Yep.
Right on.
Wow.
Yeah, great products.
Yeah.
Oh no, that kills. That
That's
is
That's a
amazing.
killer, right?
wow.
And I'm not into the flavored bourbon,
Bourbons,
but
no.
that blew me away. I was like, wow, this stuff is really good. Right after dinner, like it's almost dessert,
Dessert,
liquid
it is.
dessert. You
Well,
know?
and I don't know if how many of this have you had, gentlemen, but so often it's just so sugary, not balanced.
Exactly.
This is not that. This is really
It's
well
the
balanced.
opposite of that.
I mean, we're on a hot day. I'm drinking cream peanut butter, and it does not make me want to go. I need a water.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, this is really lovely.
Yep.
This is great.
Yeah, and I think that's a testament to what they're doing there. And they're really in the express lane for success.
Yeah.
They've been around for 10 years,
Okay.
but they're growing their business slow, as Chris said, because
Yeah.
they wouldn't be able to produce.
Smells like
They're in
Nutella.
11 states.
I get like a Nutella
Nutella kind of
aroma.
feel. The peanutty,
Taste
that
it,
peanutty
taste it.
is right.
I don't
up
know how
top.
they get that the depth of the apple. I mean, this is grandma's apple pie.
Pie.
1,000% beautifully depth. I mean, like this was not just an afterthought where they threw the spices into the mix. This was
No, no.
something really different.
Yeah.
It definitely had a science behind that one.
Oh yeah, the
Wow.
nose is beautiful on both.
Wow.
That's I always eat with my nose. I think.
Yeah.
That's why it
Well,
got so
first,
big.
yeah.
You
That's why it
always
got
smell
so big.
first.
Frank, I'm not sure about that, but that's all right.
Well, being
Better to smell you
Italian,
with.
being Italian, that's
Very
the
good,
that's
I
the
got
issue.
you. I got you.
You know?
Yeah,
Oh,
you
my gosh.
always nose it before
Yes.
you.
You have to,
You
yeah.
have to. Right.
That's your introduction. That's the intro.
Right.
It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful.
I
Gentlemen,
think you
it's
can
really a
order for
pleasure.
your place.
That's right.
Just turn around and put an order in.
Yeah.
We're going to get 2 more
exactly.
cases. We'll have it on the show next week.
There you
Yeah,
go.
we'll be
There
in
you
on
go.
Wednesday.
For sure. I'm going to go get one of those
As
Ivanhoe
long as
row.
Chris remembers to give me my 10%. You know?
10 points. You're the man.
Well, he's always looking for a big.
You're from New York,
You're
right?
that's right.
Yeah, all right. I got you.
Thank you guys for
Really
stopping
nice,
by.
Thank you so
Yes,
much.
it was a
So
pleasure
good.
meeting
Don't
you.
leave that
Pleasure
behind.
to meet
No,
you,
I
too.
got you. I'm going
Don't
to take
leave
care of
it-
that.
Take care of those.
Thank you.
I'm going to take care of
It's
those.
too early for her to be drinking.
No, he
but
said,
not
"I'll
for you."
take care of it."
Exactly.
Oh, yeah, no.
He's the palate. I'm the driver.
That's how we work.
Responsible drink.
That's responsible
That's right.
drinking. I like it. I like it.
Don't drink and drive.
No,
please.
thank you,
Nope.
Dana.
Unless you get the automatic pilot, which I've had for years.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks,
Enjoy the
guys.
rest
It's
of
so
the day.
amazing. Thank you.
Levy Liquor here.
Enjoy the rest of the day.
And the levee is not dry there at
Never
Levy
will
Liquor.
be.
So
Never
make
will
sure
be.
when you're in St. Cloud, you want to stop by
Stop
at
by.
Levy Liquor. They're like the home of the wine, craft, and cigars. So,
the Ivanhoe Road Tupac supporter.
no, we haven't done that yet. We're going to be over there. Yeah.
Bring it, Sam.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
All right. Thanks.
Yes, thank you. Yes. So that was a fun interview. And you never know who you're going to meet. Like I said, people are just showing up. And, oh, there's Mr. Stark. How are you, Bruce?
Hey, Bruce.
We are here. And as you can tell, we're having a great time because that's what happens when you're here at the Great Lakes Smoke Show and you're behind the mic. Let me close those two mics out. So, Bob, what did you think of that? That's an interesting story. They're in St. Cloud. They got into this game late, 2019.
Yeah.
You know,
But they seem to be doing pretty well,
yep,
which is good.
Yep.
Very good.
yep.
I don't know how many stores, cigar lounges,
are in St. Cloud.
are in there. They might be the exclusive.
Well, they don't have a cigar lounge. They have a store.
Well,
It's
it's a
storefront,
store.
and then they have a couple of humidors.
Yeah.
That they inherited, and they're just kind of
Pretty
getting
interesting. A
to
gas station that sold cigars.
That
not
sells
just
liquor.
like some cheap stuff on the counter.
No,
they were
no.
actually selling cigars.
which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
Like I said, that's why you never know who you're going to run into, and we're just fortunate to be here to kind of bring that kind of interesting story of another person who's out there creating opportunity during a time where COVID is hopefully past us,
Gone.
and we're now moving into the next phase, which would be a more normal, a normal place to enjoy life. So, Bob, what are we going to drink now? We still have.
I drank
This is
everything, Frank.
Bob drank everything.
This one is full of ashes for some
Oh
reason.
yeah, you dropped your ash in
Yeah,
that. Yeah.
What
Bob
a
missed
shame.
it.
But
That's the
I think
Dalmore.
it's disinfected.
No, but that's okay.
Eh.
Ashes and Dalmore, I think, go together. It's like a.
Still good.
I'm
still
gonna
good.
finish up.
There's
the
no way
Dalmore.
I'm throwing it away, man. So.
No. Mm. Oh wow, delicious. Let's see. Bruce is over there. Bruce, it's really hard for me to see. I feel like I'm like Bob now. I can't see a damn thing.
Yeah, the reflection is pretty intense. You can barely see anything on the screen.
Oh yeah, no, we can't see a thing. How are we supposed to see? We can't. We're lucky that we can, So if we don't put your name up, or I'm seeing when I can see you.
Yeah, we're not being rude here. We just
Revitalization. Invite them to the BCA. We invite everybody to the BCA.
Who's that?
Everybody. That's Bruce. We invited everyone to the BCA. Bruce, you're going to the BCA, I heard. And we're not even going to be there, me and Bob.
Yeah.
But we'll be there in spirit. We will. We'll be there in spirit. I'm glad that we were able to get this podcast continued because we were dead there for a moment.
Oh, more than a moment. I think for about 15 minutes we were
or
shot.
more. I don't know.
There's nothing we could do. It just went down.
Yeah, we went down. Hey,
Well,
this
again,
is the
look
trials.
at all the people. Everybody's on the same
Yeah.
internet right now, so
Right.
It was bound to crash.
Yeah. Let's see. I hope I had him in the shot.
Bruce?
No, our guy over there.
Well, I hope so.
I hope so. Hey, there you go.
This is called the Tupac Supporter.
Tupac supporter.
Tupac.
Just a little taste. Yes.
Dry finish,
A-
great coffee flavor,
a porter.
big palate
Yep.
finish,
Which,
so,
okay, we're getting a little sample
All right.
here.
you get it from Ivanhoe Park, which is local.
Gotcha.
All right, we'll check it out right now.
Thank you so much.
Oh, wow, that's a deep color.
That's a beautiful color,
That's almost like a stout in color.
Yeah, but it's a porter.
but it's a porter. I
Wow.
love porters. So
That is
this is
deep.
This is a
The Tupac Supporter.
Tupac I love
Right?
the name.
Come on.
Well, I love the actual label. It's cool. You got Tupac on the label. Wow.
Yeah, it kills in the store.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
And it's clean, right?
It's like soda. It's like
Oh,
drinking soda.
Oh, that's damn
Throw
del-
in like 8
holy deliciousness. All right, guys.
Wow.
I'm not a big.
Thank you.
Wow. This is delicious.
Man,
Tupac supporter. Tupac supporter. So that's a play
So
on
that
words.
time's real fast. Yeah.
Tupac supporter, obviously with Tupac on, who's the rapper, kind of like you can see his silhouette on the, if you can look on that, you can kind of see a little bit of the silhouette of Tupac. That is really good.
Wow.
Right, Bob?
That's really good.
That's delicious. we're obviously, thank God we're doing a podcast and we're not walking around
No, I don't want to be walking.
because we'd be in big ass trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we are enjoying every minute of being here. It's hard because I think our podcast might be a little like delayed. There might be some interesting, delays that are happening because of the quirky internet. But I'm recording it, and we'll be able to, at the very least, have an audio podcast from it once I cut it to shreds and repost it. But
this Lancero is completely different.
yeah, I can't wait to try that. I got it stuck underneath here. I'm going to pull that out right now.
Wow.
Okay, here we go. Different than the Toro.
Yep.
Little deeper flavor profile.
Yeah, a little more pepper.
A little bit more pepper?
Yeah.
There was a little bit of pepper on the Toro.
Yeah, there was, but this is more, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Like a whole different cigar.
Okay. All right, folks. We are smoking the Conscious with a K. And I know it might be hard to see, but these are blended and manufactured by Karen Berger and Don Kiki Cigars, and for Conscious and Kevin.
Yeah, very, very different from the Toro.
Ooh, nice.
He was saying it's the same leaf, but
It is, but it's going to be
it's
different.
different in
It's going to be
Lancero.
different. A Lancero is going to
always
treat it
tastes
different.
Yeah.
It's going to treat it differently. I kind of love the fact that the Lancero, I like the fact that I can smoke this and I won't have anything left because I just keep jumping around too much.
Yeah, I mean, you got a collection over there.
Well, I got little sticks that I had to leave because I had to stop. I had to go. We're on cigar number 3. So
3, 4, I think. Huh?
I don't know. I lose count.
Whatever it is.
I don't know.
We're having a good time.
We are having a good time, folks. We're going to have to, I'm going to see if the place is packed. I almost want to just grab the camera and, show you down, grab the little thing, but I can't go anywhere. I'm kind of stuck.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if maybe they can see what just right here, right at this table. Look, it's like 3 people deep here.
Oh yeah, and he wasn't lying when he said he was gonna be pat. So as you can tell, here we are. So there's Bob. You can see the table and the mess that we've made. Check this out. A lot of activity. Ton of activity, Bob, right? I mean, what are you seeing? A lot of pouring. Chris is doing a lot of pouring there
Every tent here is
at Iron Smoke. All the tents behind us. You can see it going down the line.
Wherever there's liquor, there's people, man.
Where there's liquor, there's fire.
Wow.
All right, let's see. Is that good? Let's see. How's that look, Bob?
I don't know. I can't see.
I know I can't see either, but hey.
I have no clue if we're even in the picture or not.
The beauty of glare, everyone.
Yeah. They've got to do something about the glass thing.
Yeah,
I don't know if you can do anything. The anti-glass screens or.
Yeah, they have like hoods and things. But yeah, that's a whole different.
It's like
setup.
trying to take a picture with your camera and you're standing in the sun. It's impossible to see.
Right.
You don't know
what's good is you can see. I mean, you can see how busy Chris is. Now we've got someone right next door. We're gonna have to grab Heaven's door.
Yeah, but he's by himself and he's busy.
I know he's busy.
Everybody's busy.
Everybody's busy.
Price is jumping.
Look what happened.
What happened?
Look who flew into an ointment. Fly in the ointment.
What?
Look. There's a little.
Get him out.
I am. I'm not going to let that. I'm not going to let that go.
No,
guys. There's a little fly that jumped into my into my whiskey.
It's like the worm in the tequila, you know.
Yeah,
Good luck.
I don't need the extra protein.
It's good luck.
It is. Let's do this. Okay. Hold on. All right. That was. I can't believe it's still alive.
Probably drunk now.
That's where they got the term drunk fly. Oh.
This stuff is pretty good.
Oh my God, it's delicious. It's great. It's nice. It's refreshing.
Yeah. It's nice and
it's
cold,
a nice
too.
porter.
Yeah, fill me up here.
I do like porters, though. And this is perfect time for a porter. If it was a stout, I think it'd be too heavy right now. Although, Bob, it's never too heavy for Bob.
Never.
You know, it's never too heavy for Bob. I'm just going to swing that a little bit this way because you can't see me. It's not like I need to be seen, but... All right, we're back, or I'm back at least.
Yeah, it's tough to get someone here right now because, like we said, it's really rocking here.
It's rocking, which is a good thing. You know, I was wondering, like, how would the turnout be for this event? You know, and I think Scott from Hefe, he was like, he wasn't sure, and he was telling me
you never know.
You never know. It's a first, right? So anytime it's a first, it's kind of like trial by fire. You know, you stick your feet in the fire, coals,
and it's outside, and you never know the weather.
Yes,
we could have a thunderstorm or something, which would really blow. But we were very fortunate. It's a beautiful, beautiful sunny day.
It is.
It's hot. It's pretty hot.
Oh no, it's hot. It's hot, Bob. It's hot.
I'm not complaining, man.
No.
Could be up north and be cold, so
we could be. So I mean, whoa. Something happened. That's
that
interesting.
The leg
We had
collapse.
a leg collapse.
Yeah, we have a bad leg on the tent here. That just let go, so. All right, Frank seems to have fixed it with a piece of tape. Yeah, we don't want this tent collapsing because this is it's basically saving us. It is hot. It's very hot. Wow. Good thing for that tape. Good thing you had a piece of tape.
I put a little piece of tape on there, but I don't know how long it'll hold. That leg looked like it went down too. You know?
Maybe. It's all right. Hey, it held up all this time.
All right. Okay, that was interesting. We had a little tent collapse. Like I said, live events.
Why not? The
Live
internet
events,
collapsed, the tent collapsed.
It's a little bit of a collapse, whatever it is. But hey, like I said, it's live. So when things are live, you never know what's going to happen. I'm going to try to see if I can bring somebody over.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Well, I'm going to say that there was. Oh man, it's going to be interesting to find out how many people.
Oh, there's usually a couple of thousand people here.
Maybe 1,000 people for sure.
Oh,
Probably.
yeah.
I mean, inside the place was packed.
Yeah, it's packed.
You know. Oh, this is a very nice stick.
Wow.
Very nice.
Like I said, kind of different from the Toro, but
Yeah. Very different, but good.
what time is it? Wow, it's 4 o'clock already.
Wow.
Oh, man,
4 o'clock. How did that happen?
We've been here since 10:30. Wow. Yeah. Well, I don't know how much longer we're going to be on for.
I don't know.
You
I
know,
mean,
because it's
we're bringing us
virtually
in and out.
impossible
We got to
get
try to
more
get
people.
somebody back. Though. We do have to. We want to get some representation. You know.
We're never
I'm
going to
gonna
get
go-
Howard over. He's too busy.
Oh no, yeah, no, that's okay. I'm gonna go around with my my camera just to get, my other camera just to shoot some video. You know what I mean?
Okay.
People interacting. So, if somebody comes and if I can see to pull somebody over, I'll do that. But I'll go shoot some video. I'll be back, folks. Bob can sing to you.
Oh, yeah.
While I'm I'm just going to shut the
I
record
guess
off.
you don't want any audience.
I shut that record off for a second, but left that go. Like I said, I'll get my other camera.
Did you shut it off completely, or Frank?
See the mice in their million hearts. From Ibiza to the Norfolk roads. Rule Britannia is out of bounds. Till my mother, my dog, and clowns.
Frank, did you shut it down? Oh, okay. I didn't even know if it was still on. All right. I thought Frank had shut us down, but I'm still on, I guess. I don't know. I can't see the image. So anyway, he's going to walk around, try to do some more videos, and we'll see what develops here. It's like there's so many people, but everyone's busy. We can't get them away from their tables. It's a great event, though. I'm sure this is going to turn into an annual event. Oh, our tent is rocking again. Anyway. Whoa. Hold that tent. The winds are picking up. Lean one of the bags against that leg over there. Lean the bag against that leg, because that one seems to be moving on us. Well, the thing could come down on me. I don't know. I said the thing could come down on me, but but we're live, not Memorex. Oh. I'm looking around because I'm trying to grab one of the vendors that's walking around, but I don't think that's going to happen. Best thing to do is walk around and see them at their booths right now. You can't see anything, no. Too much glare, man. Yeah, I don't think Frank is going to have any success walking around with his camera because can't see. I'd say give it up, Frank. I don't think it's going to work. No. Forget about it. It's going to be worse out there. No, it was a valiant try, but even in the viewfinder of the camera, you can't see anything because the glare is so intense. Well, Frank, I don't know. I think maybe we have hit like the end of the line here. I don't think we're going to get anybody in. Sorry, folks. It's a little difficult to get any of the people in here to, for an interview right now. There's just too much going on. There's just too much going on. And this craft beer is very good. Wow. We have good music, though, I'll tell you that. Good DJ.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, what I said is I think that we have pretty much gotten to the point where we're not going to be able to get anyone else on because it's
think
way too busy. And I think maybe we've reached the end of the line for the broadcast today.
Let me just see if I could grab. I'm going to go see if I can find Scott. I mean, I want to get the guy who.
Yeah, really. We told him to come back, but he didn't, which means he's very busy.
Yeah, let me go do a quick search out, and this way I'll bring him here and get him done. And this
We'll
way,
see if we can do that. Then we'll wrap the show up.
Yep.
I think it was a very successful show for the first time out. As you can see, the crowds are big. People having a great time. Well, how can you not? There's nothing but whiskey and cigars here. Fantastic place. And it's basically all you can drink and smoke. Not bad. Getting a little windy, which is kind of nice because we need a little breeze. It's so hot, but the tents are moving. Anyway, I hope this turns into an annual event. Jim. Sorry, folks. Hard to get anybody. People are busy. Well, I hope you guys had a good time. Mm. If anything, if this becomes an annual event, I recommend coming here next year. Very, very nice. I'm just watching the booze flow. Wow. We're in search of the person who put the event on. I don't know if we're going to get him. But it's a good cigar. Okay. I said to Frank earlier, this is completely different taste, this Lancero from the Toro that we had earlier, and very nice smoke. He said it was the same leaf, but Lancero's a little different usually. Seems to have more flavor. Started off with a little pepper. Now it's very, very creamy. Very nice. Well, again, Karen Berger produces a great cigar. So, it's hard for me to keep bullshitting you. I'm here by myself right now. And we got no guests at the moment. This has got to be boring. You don't want to watch me smoke, right? I hope you're all enjoying a nice cigar and a nice beverage of your choice at home or wherever you may be. Couldn't find him, huh?
He's walking around. I mean,
yeah, I saw Jim a second ago, but he didn't hear me. I was calling out.
What's that?
I said I saw Jim a minute ago. I was calling out to him, but he didn't hear me. I figured maybe he knew where he was.
No, Jim, I saw. I ran down Scott. He's with his niece, who's going to go just get some video stuff. He's going to come back and with us here. So we're going to hang out because I think we have to. We kind of have to. We can't just since we're invited and. Well, we need to kind of do that.
Yeah, but people don't want to just see the two of us sitting here smoking and drinking.
Oh no.
We
That's
want
why
to get
we
other
cut
people
this.
on.
Well, that's why we're going to cut this up into segments so that we're not sitting here eating, sitting, bullshitting. Yeah, nobody wants that.
No.
But just so that this stop recording. Okay, that's fine. We don't need to record us doing nothing.
No.
Let me shut this off.
All right, I'm going to take my phones off because
Bob is tired.
even my ears are sweating.
Even his ears are sweating. Yeah, no. So I'm here. I actually, Z is on his way. He's like 10 minutes away. Z is right there from Cordova Morales. So I talked to I think that must be his wife who was sitting there, and the family members are there from Cordova Morales. So I'd like to be able to interview him. That'd be a great interview to get Z because he's producing for, and he's a blender forever. His family has that rich Cuban history. So you have to bear with us, folks. Like any live podcast, we are a prisoner to the elements.
It's a scorcher today.
Oh, God.
Wow.
It's hot. It's like really seriously hot.
It's got to be 90.
Yeah,
for sure.
I think it's darn close. If it's not 90, it's pretty darn close. Bob, you want a little bit more water?
Yeah.
I'm telling you, this is good.
Fill me up.
Fill you up.
It's refreshing.
It's really nice. It's a nice porter. Ivanhoe Park Brewing. Ivanhoe Park Brewing. It's a local brewery here in the Orlando area. So Tupac Shaporter. Love it. Love it.
Good.
Very good. Good drink. Good beer. Good porter. And we're literally right by the DJ. They stuck us right by the DJ. I guess
Yeah.
that's where the.
That's all right. He's been playing great music, though.
That's it. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I'm shocked that I mean our connection is still on. I don't know how great it is. It might be a little chirpy, but you know, hey, what are you gonna do?
Nothing. Plain and simple.
No.
Nothing you can do.
Continued. This is called a continuation. All I know is we've had some pretty damn good bourbons, whiskey.
Hell yeah.
It just you know, and as you can tell, folks are enjoying. He's been real busy, Chris.
Oh, God, he hasn't stopped.
No, Chris and
He
Tiffany.
wasn't kidding.
No, he was not kidding. They are very, very busy. Chris and Tiffany over at Iron Smoke Distillery. If you haven't had the opportunity to sample Iron Smoke whiskey bourbon and their rattlesnake Rosie, apple pie and
All of
maple
them.
bacon.
They were all excellent.
Yeah, we did not have one that we would have said,
Nope.
nope. They were all very good. Excellent. And like Bob said, once you're dealing in the flavored, it's always questionable.
Yeah. Like I don't really go for
It's
them,
going to be
but
usually too sweet, right, Bob? And this
always,
was not
always.
at all.
You know, very candy-like.
Right.
But these were
right.
excellent.
Oh, my God. They were so good.
Very, very,
Very
good.
good. They were excellent. So it's like I'm happy that we were able to try and sample some of this. Another thing for us to bring to you guys is some interesting recommendations that we can put out there. Again, there's a couple of cigar makers. There's a Carolina Blue, which back there, but he's all by himself. You can't get him out of the tent.
That's the problem.
You know,
No.
so yeah, it's a difficult thing. You can't get the people.
And even when there's 2 and 3 people at a booth, the booths are so crowded with people. There's no way somebody can even
Right.
get out, you know?
Right. Well, I was going to say, you know what, Bob? Give me your phone. I'll take some video, and then I can send your video from your phone because I can't leave this thing because then we'll lose connection. And
You're not going to see. Just the same problem, you know?
On your phone, I'll be able to see.
I don't think so, but
I'll be able to see. I'll run some video. I'll get some videos to have, you know, because then I can create something from them. It's like we need one other person at a podcast like this. One person to go around. You know what I mean, Bob? You need one that
Yeah.
person who can go out and do other things while the other too. So it is kind of essential when you're doing an outdoor event like this to have that third person. So we have to always consider that and budget for that, you know, when we're considering doing these
well,
events.
if we can do it, you know?
No, yeah,
Again,
exactly.
if there's only 2 of us here, there's not much we can do.
Yeah. No.
I would
All
just do a stand-up and,
I'm going to do
and
some,
a
but I'm not gonna
panoramic
run-
of
Oh,
it,
no,
you
I'm
know?
going to go up and down the aisles, check out the people, do a little close-ups. You know, I got to get creative because that's what I do.
Well, Frank is off. We'll see if we can take some videos. Again, I don't know if he's going to be able to see because the reflection in these screens is pretty bad, actually. You know, you got bright sun here. But we're trying our best. As it's been all day on this. We don't know what you're seeing at home because we really cannot see the screen here. It makes life difficult. And again, we don't even know if people are trying to chime in and talk to us. If you are, I'm sorry we're not responding as we usually
Oh,
do.
look who I ran into. See?
Oh, how you doing, man? What's going on?
Yeah.
Sit down. Sit down. Sit down.
Let me get that. Excellent. Just gonna bring a couple of hand rolls.
See, you get up for a second, you bump into
I get-
somebody
I-
right away. What do we got here?
I get up for a second and I'm running into somebody. This is his stuff, so I wanted to do for show up. All right, everybody, let's record. We're going to start recording. All right, everybody, we are back, and with us is none other than Z. That's the only way I can pronounce his name is Z.
Yeah.
So
And then he's
we got Z and the Drunken Chicken and Z.
Oh,
Come, we're going to bring everybody
Thank
over.
you,
Come on
buddy.
over, Z, and we got the Drunken Chicken. Z, come on, stop and sit.
Well, when did you appear? I just
Oh.
turned around. Nobody was there. Oh, thank
Thank
you.
you. Z, take a seat. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Put on the headphones. This way we get
Put
two
on
of
your
you here.
phones.
We get
Wow.
two for the price of one.
I'll tell you, we went
I'm
from
Desiree.
feast to famine
Nice to
and
meet
back.
Oh, wow. So we were out. We've been waiting around because, everybody's busy.
Yes.
And we don't want to bother anybody, because people are busy manning their booths. And we have the woman who created, talk to us about Drunken Chicken. Then we have Z from Cordova and Morales right here personally. We're like shocked to have
Can you hear?
Yes.
You can hear us? There you go. Better?
Bring
Better,
the mic
right?
up.
Yes. Good.
There you go.
There you go.
Perfect. Okay, so we're able to have two of you here. Obviously, Z with the long history in the industry. Tell us a little bit. We'll start with you, Z, and then we'll go over to our Drunk Chicken lady. I forgot her name.
Desiree.
Desiree. Don't get old, Desiree. You're young, beautiful. Stay that way.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'm older than I look, though.
Nah, don't try to do that. So, Z, tell us a little bit about your family's history and actually being here at the show, first ever.
Yes.
First ever.
So I'm from Cuba,
Yep.
and I was born in Pinar del Rio, and in a farm,
Uh-huh.
and this has been in my family for many, many years. But I learn every day,
Right.
so it's not like I don't know everything.
Well,
So-
you are a master blender.
People call me that. I don't know.
You're not sure?
No.
You're not
I
sure?
hate to be called a master of anything.
But you do produce for a lot of people now.
Yeah, I've been making cigars for Pudon, Chafiot, Jefe, private blends here and there.
Right.
I had some customers here from Denmark that I make cigars for them in Copenhagen.
Okay.
And I got a little factory in Nicaragua, in
Gotcha.
Esteli.
And in Esteli. Okay.
Yeah.
So you know Karen. Karen
Baker, yeah.
Oh,
of
yes.
course. Yeah.
She's wonderful. I love Karen.
I know. We're so lucky to have more women in the industry, and
Yeah.
that's a good crossover to Desiree. And Desiree, tell us a little bit about your cigar journey, how you got here. Tell us a little bit about your brand.
So I smoke cigars. So from smoking cigars to making cigars, just seemed natural. Not obviously, but I smoke more than 3 cigars a day, and ran into someone similar to my friend here, and we've been partnering together to blend the cigars. All the cigars we started with, the first 5 blends, were all based off of the blends that I work with the partner with, and we've been selling them. The name Drunk Chicken Cigar come from our chicken farm. Everybody wants to know that. Our
Right.
chicken farm, we have a chicken farm named the Drunk Chicken
Right.
because we're out of Washington, D.C., and our friends never seen a chicken before.
It's
So-
at the supermarket.
Yes, unless it's on a plate or in the supermarket. And so when they saw the chickens live, they thought they looked drunk. And it's funny talking in these headphones, so I feel like I want to stop every once in a while. So excuse me for feeling choppy.
No, that's okay.
They said that we should name the place the Drunk Chicken.
Right.
So we did, and then we made this big plaque that says, "Welcome to the Drunk Chicken, where you smoke cigars, drink whiskey, and you're living the dream." And so when we decided to go with manufacturing cigars, we wanted to come up with a name that meant something to us in our heart. And drunk chicken meant something because it's the first thing that we owned, that was ours, that we loved, and as a couple, and it worked for us. So we said drunk chicken cigars, and everything. The name, living the dream. That's what we're doing. Sweet dreams. We're having sweet dreams. DCO, drunk chicken original. Fat hen. That's our
Fat hen.
yeah. That's our fat hen. It's actually Big Shirley on our. So we went back on our and all the pictures of our chickens. So all of the bands. This one is Sweet Dreams. I'm smoking. I tend to smoke on the lighter side when I'm doing events.
Right.
Because I have to keep my head
straight. You can't go lightheaded.
Yeah, so there's some little chicks, and we just cartoon our chickens, mother cluckers, the rooster that attacks me all the time. So yeah, so everything about Drunk Chicken Cigar is our lifestyle: easy, calm, relaxing, living the dream.
And that's the way life should be.
Exactly.
Yes. Right.
So that's interesting because Z, obviously your family moving from Cuba. So when did they leave Cuba, and how did that start?
We left Cuba in '94.
Okay, so in 1994 it was later.
Yeah, more than the other Cubans that have been here for 40, 50 years.
Since the 60s. Yeah.
Yes. So my dad was a political prisoner, and we got rescued out of Cuba in a way. The U.S. government helped my family, just my dad and my mom, to get out in '94. But then my immediate family, my brother, built a raft and put 19 family members and left 3 months after we left.
Wow.
And of course, he put an engine of a Russian tractor and
a Russian tractor engine.
And he put a propeller that he invented, and the thing died after 8 hours. But they were already in the middle of the sea. And they were lost for 5 days until the U.S. Coast Guard
picked them up.
Wow.
They picked them up in an aircraft carrier.
Whoa.
And
wow. What a story.
They took him to Guantanamo Bay. Because at that time, too many Cubans were leaving.
Right, they were leaving. Not many were leaving, exactly.
Yeah, I wonder why.
And they went to Guantanamo because the government didn't want to bring 30,000 Cubans that left in 2 weeks.
Wow.
In '94. They had criminal records, and
of course.
And after like a year, they came to the U.S.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah, it's a crazy story.
So they had to stay in Guantanamo for a year.
In a tent, living in a tent like this.
Oh my goodness.
With a 3-year-old and a 5-year-old, my nephew, my niece.
Oh wow.
But my brother said that it's funny, but the military people will come to him every month and be like, you're never going to the U.S., right?
I'm sorry.
Okay.
My booth is getting a little
yes.
crowded over there. And I've got to
Thank
go.
you for stopping
But I'll come
by.
back by.
Thank you.
An amazing story.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Go ahead.
Thank you, Desiree. You're busy. I like that.
Yeah,
It's good to be busy.
but at the end of the day, they all came.
Wow.
I can't believe that first of all, they took that chance to go on a raft and then lost at sea for 5 days.
Tied up everybody, making sure that nobody was going to die. But
Right.
And God, that must have been so
Wow,
scary. I can't even imagine.
and
it.
crazy for us here, my mom, my dad, and I, we would listen every day when the U.S. Military started picking up Cubans.
Right.
We listened to the names, and for 2 weeks they didn't mention the names of the family. So we're thinking they died.
Right.
Because a lot of people died.
Of course.
But no, they made it. They made it. Everybody's here, and everybody lives
God.
in Orlando. So
Everybody's here in
Really?
Orlando. What
And
a fantastic
back there, that's my wife, and I'm about to be a daddy in 6 weeks.
Well, congratulations.
There she is.
Yeah.
Oh, congratulations. Come and sit down. Sit down. No, she's like, no.
She's too shy.
She's too shy.
Yeah.
She's too shy. No, but it's a great story. My goodness. Again, the passion and the fear, because the passion to know that there was a better life, and
you were
the courage
willing to risk your life
and the courage
to find it.
To find it.
Cuba's rough, man.
I know. Many friends growing up. I lived in a place in New Jersey, a place called West New York, near West New York. West New York was a huge, and Union City, New Jersey, a big Cuban.
Union City, yeah.
Union City, a huge Cuban population. And a lot of them were my friends I went to high school with. So they would tell me their stories of their parents when they had to flee Cuba. So it's amazing and thank God that everyone is okay.
Yeah.
You know, and for you to now kind of use your rich history that you're started back in Cuba. So now here in Esteli, you're in Esteli now?
In Esteli,
In
yeah.
Esteli. So what did you find? What do you find about cigar making most pleasurable for you? Like, what brings you the most joy?
It's a good question. Seeing somebody enjoying the cigar that you make, I think is the best. Even
That's right.
better than smoking it myself.
Exactly.
Because I could think that a cigar that I make is good, and blends are like, in a way, really hard because you could like it, but not everybody
Everybody's
likes
going to like it.
You
right.
know?
That's true.
And you do the best you can. But having somebody enjoy a cigar and be like, hey man, I really like this, or everything about a cigar is pretty. You know, the construction has to do a lot.
Well,
The
this
wrapper,
is traditional Cuban pigtail, right?
a pigtail with a triple cap.
Yeah,
you know?
triple cap pigtail.
I roll them here.
Oh, you roll that
Yeah.
one here.
Oh, really?
This
Wow.
is I'm going to smoke this.
Nice stick.
But
But it's just, it's so pretty to have somebody and smoke a cigar and be like, hey man, thank you. This is really good.
Well, yeah, I
that's
mean, you
it.
take pride in your work, and when you hear somebody else say, "Yeah, this is good,"
Yeah.
you feel it. You feel that.
That's the key.
Yeah. So, how many people you actually producing sticks for now?
The Jefe and Chafio that are here
Yeah.
are small brands, but I don't care how big or how small anybody is. You still put all the love into it. You know?
Absolutely.
You want to
have
make
to.
the
Your
best
name
you
is
can.
on it.
Yeah.
You know.
Hood is a fairly young company. It's like 3 years old,
right.
but they have a whiskey too, and
Yes.
we are in 28 different states, and I make all the cigars, and I'm a partner with them in the company too.
Wow.
So, and then my brand, of course, I make 3 cigars for Jeff from Corona.
Okay. Yeah.
I make the Finca Santa Fe FSG, the FSG Cameroon, and I make all their farm rolls, the 100%.
Oh, you're doing all the farm
with
rolls.
the green label?
Yes, with the green label.
Yeah, I make all
That's
that.
you.
Yeah.
Oh.
So that's exciting too, working with
With
somebody
Jeff
like,
Corona. Yes.
Yeah.
because I really like, he's got a lot of passion for cigars,
Oh
man.
my God. Yes.
Probably more than anybody I know.
I know. Well, he's one of our sponsors for the show. I mean, he's the big. He's our big sponsor.
And
We
I'm
love
not
Jeff.
I'm not like they say kissing ass or anything, but Jeff has been in the industry for a long time, made a name for himself, got great stores and beautiful everything. But to spend that much time in a farm, I know how it is and how tough and hard it is. You got a lot of passion and love for cigars to do that, you know.
Exactly.
And every time I've been messing up with the tobacco now for like 5 years, 6 years, and it's getting better and better
and better. That's the thing, and that's very interesting because now what do you sense with the Florida sun-grown tobacco? What kind of because you're getting it. Obviously, he ships a lot of that back to. So
Drew Estate,
it's going through Drew Estate, John,
Jason Newman,
exactly.
Davidoff,
Yeah.
exactly. So the ones that he's blending that are FSG that you're doing for him, are you doing it back in Esteli? Or
the hand rolls I'm
Yeah.
doing in the States.
oh, you're doing the hand rolls
Really?
right here.
Yeah.
Oh, excellent.
And then everything else in Esteli. The brand, in boxes like the Finca.
right. Yeah, the Finca.
FSG,
Yeah,
and all
the
that.
Finca Santa Fe.
Yeah.
Which is a nice smoke.
Thank you. It's pricey, but it's
It's
good.
pricey, yeah. It's pricey, but this is a terrific cigar.
Thank
gotta
you.
like
I haven't
the stuff.
smoked it yet,
Oh, terrific.
No.
So tell me a little bit about what you did with this hand roll.
So this one, for events, I always do different things.
Right.
So people don't get bored, Like, they like to come see me when I'm doing events because
They don't know.
every time I got something different and it's never coming back,
One time only.
But this one is like the vehicle size. I did
Yeah.
I
It's a
like
beautiful
that's my
size.
a 6.5 by 56 with the pigtail triple cap. and it's got a Criollo 98 wrapper
Okay.
and everything inside from Nicaragua.
Mm.
Jalapa and Esteli.
Well, you could tell the jalapa because it's creamy.
Yep.
Has that creaminess to
Sweetness,
it. Sweetness. That's creamy.
FSG has it too.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
does, right?
It's got,
So it's got that little sweetness.
to it.
Oh, because
Beautiful
it's so
wrapper.
well balanced.
Yeah, thank you.
Very well balanced. Beautiful.
Nice.
Gosh.
Wow.
Oh God, I'm so happy that I know you were late. I know I talked to your wife. I said, "Is he here?"
But today I'm not that busy because since there is a couple of people here that are selling cigars, that I made the cigars, I didn't want to bring any boxes. I didn't bring
Right.
boxes. I don't want to
But you
compete.
don't want to
Yeah,
compete
right,
against
exactly.
So I just
against yourself.
yes, did hand rolls and talk to people.
That's
Perfect.
all.
Have a good time.
Exactly. Well,
That's
I love the logo. Beautiful
Thank you.
for Dobe Morales
Very
right
nice.
here.
Very nice. It's
Beautiful
the shirt,
logo.
T-shirt.
Yep.
Yeah,
Very, very nice.
beautiful.
So what's in your future? Because the future looks bright for you. I mean, this is like
I'm
the
young and
beginning. You're
learning.
young.
Yeah.
You're young and you're doing some incredible work.
Thank you. So right now I'm releasing, as we speak, a 10th anniversary cigar. It's a Finca Santa
Okay,
Fe,
it is.
10th anniversary, a new size, 6.5 by 50 torpedo.
Uh-huh.
I never done it before. So, and then I'm working on a full body cigar for the summer
Okay.
into fall. That I'm not gonna say much about it, but it's gonna be really, really full body.
Okay.
He loves full bodies.
I do.
This
He
thing
loves
is,
a full body. This is going to be, I'm going to put this at the medium mild.
yeah,
Medium mild. Medium with a one notch towards mild.
okay. You're fine
I'm fine right there.
because the creaminess there and the aroma
Exactly.
is what makes it enjoyable, not the strength.
Mm-hmm.
But this cigar that I'm working on, I've been working on for over a year, and I really think it's gonna be probably one of the most full body cigars in the industry. Period.
Really?
I don't care who it is.
Who it is.
Wow.
We've been having some pretty strong ones. I mean, we're the Drew Estate Under Crown 10.
Very strong.
That one we got the little bit of the shades.
Yeah. Trust me, blending this thing,
Yeah.
but it's good. It's good to have a strong cigar once in a while.
Oh, I like it
Absolutely.
as long as
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
have to get up.
Yeah.
If you can stay seated, you're good. That's all. It's
Have people bring your drinks. You know?
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
you can't do that. You can't go out. If you start walking, it's too much. No, no, you cannot. You cannot.
But I'm excited about these cigars. So.
When do you expect that out? By August, September?
Yeah, the cigars have been sitting out for over 6 months.
Okay.
But I had a problem with the person that was making my boxes in Nicaragua.
Box is a problem. We're hearing that from
His
everywhere.
factory burned down
Oh
to the
my
ground
God.
Oh,
with all the machines, and I was not
The
a
machines in the everything.
I'm not a part owner or anything in the factory, but I did help him a lot because he's starting his business, getting stuff, and now everything
wow.
went to.
Can he start up again, or
He is already. We have some things that were coming, some machines and stuff, and now he's set up in another place, and whatever he cannot do there, he goes to another factory at night when they close. But it's been a pain to finish the boxes.
I bet. What kind of boxes are they going to be? What kind of presentation?
will they have boxes? Because boxes
Yeah.
are very difficult these days.
No, I want these things in boxes because I haven't told this to anybody. So this is a premiere.
Private premiere. Here we go.
The cigars are gonna be in a real coffin. It looked like a coffin,
Coffin, a real coffin.
like
Yes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
it looked like you might die after you smoke one.
Well, that's the way they should be presented.
And the presentation is all about
Put the red velvet inside like a coffin.
retro hell with caution. But that's all over the box. And it says in Spanish, este desafío is not para principiantes. So this challenge is not for beginners.
Beginners.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Exactly. It's not for beginners. It's not for the newbie.
No.
No. No.
So I'm excited.
Oh, that's awesome. I'm that. But we were so lucky to be able to get you here.
Thank you for having
and have
me.
you on. I mean, it's been an honor and a pleasure for us.
No, the honor
you
is
know.
all mine.
And keep doing what you're doing, man.
Yes, I
You're
mean,
making some good stuff.
oh yeah,
You are.
oh yeah. Thank you, thank you, Z, for
Thank
being
you,
on.
Z.
We were. That's it. We have been so fortunate to meet Z in person. Thank you very, very much. Having Z here, obviously he's a producer. He's a blender, master blender.
Master
he doesn't
blender.
Want, he
He
doesn't want to
be
admit
called
that,
that,
he's
but
a-
he is.
Don't forget your hat. I stole it from you.
Yeah.
Take that back with you. I didn't want to
Thank
steal
you.
it. Yeah. Z's obviously you could see
And
that
he's going to be a daddy.
he's going to be
very
a daddy.
soon. Good for him.
His wife is pregnant, and it's so good to hear stories like his, inspirational
But
stories.
that's an incredible story. I
You
mean,
know.
when you hear these people who will risk their lives looking for a better life.
Uh-huh.
I mean, I can't imagine the
No.
fright, being lost at sea, not knowing even where the hell you are,
No,
in the middle of an ocean.
I don't get it. To me, I would be paralyzed. I couldn't do it.
No,
I would not be
I'd
able
be
to
too
do
scared.
it. I'd be too
I
scared.
really would.
The
mean,
ocean is big.
It's big, and
It's big.
you're gonna die if you go in, man. Plain and
Oh.
simple. The sharks alone will eat you.
Oh my God! So the courage, literally.
5 days lost out there, knowing that you could die any minute because, well, what are you gonna do?
Mhm.
Hopefully, they had something to drink.
Oh, I'm sure they did. They
You know.
probably had supplies with them, but supplies run
They run low.
out quick. Thank God for a. What did he say? It was an aircraft carrier.
An aircraft
Can you
carrier.
believe that?
Can you
Picking up
imagine-
a raft.
The size of an
visuals-
aircraft carrier, even coming near your raft, would be enough to just knock you right over.
Exactly.
So I can't imagine. Maybe they had to lower boats to get
Oh
them.
yeah,
I
I'm
mean,
sure they did. They probably saw them in the binoculars, and they were able to,
But the
rescue
sea,
them.
again, the sea is big. You're a dock there. You're lucky anybody saw you.
I know. I mean, that's quite the story.
Wow.
Again,
Courage. A lot of courage.
Z, just and he's such a humble guy.
Yeah.
And most people in this industry are that. That's
They
the
are.
amazing part of it. You meet them, and you're amazed at how humble they are. Because they're producing. Look at the construction on this. This is a hand rolled cigar.
Yeah, he just
that
did it.
Yeah.
It's an amazing cigar.
Oh, it's a beautiful
What a
stick.
flawless leaf,
I
too.
know.
There isn't a vein to be seen in this.
No, it's beautiful.
Really, really
Beautiful
is.
stick.
Wow.
Wow.
With the Cuban-esque pigtail. I mean,
Yep. Triple cap.
And what an aroma.
Yep.
Mm.
Oh, there's a sweetness to this.
Wow.
There's a real nice creaminess.
Mm.
Beautiful cigar. Beautiful. Absolutely perfect.
And the drunken chicken.
The drunken chicken. Oh yeah, we got to have our drunken chicken. We don't have a card, but there you go. Great Lakes Smoke Show. You'll find us
On anything.
on anything. Yeah. Instagram and all of that cool stuff. Yeah, good. Perfect. Yeah, I know we're waiting on. I know he said he's promised to come by, so he should be here.
Yeah, I don't know.
He does.
I don't know.
I think he is. Yeah, he's not going to leave us in the lurch.
Yeah, but he
Otherwise,
may
we're
not get here. That's what I'm trying to say. He has to. Every time you take a step, you got to talk with somebody. So it's like, who knows where he might be?
Yeah, and Howard was busy.
Howard's always busy.
I know. Howard was real busy.
First of all, Howard knows more people than there are on Earth.
That's true. That is true, Bob. Howard does know everybody. Lucy was on. Joey Galino was back on.
Hey.
We had a bunch of folks on, so that was good. They're not on anymore, I don't think, but
Probably now we probably bored him.
we did. When they saw us talking aimlessly,
I told Mary to be home by 4 o'clock around that.
yeah, well, things
Yeah,
we got lost here. It happens. It happens.
Shit always happens.
Shit always happens.
And it doesn't run downhill anymore. It runs in every direction.
Oh, I know. Wow, Bob, this is a delicious cigar. Oh my God. Wow, everything that I've smoked today is fantastic.
Yeah, I don't think we had a bad cigar.
Nope, not one. Not one. They were all terrific smokes.
Well,
terrific smokes.
Made by people we know personally,
Yeah.
and we know they make good product. Plain
Exactly.
and simple. So,
Exactly. And like I said, that's where we're very lucky. Let's see who else jumped on. Hey, Lou, how are you? We're still here. I know it's we've been kind of running on
empty.
No, we've been running on two-pack Supporter. Two-pack Supporter, folks. You got to make sure you go out and get this. It's by Ivanhoe Park Brewing, and it's a local brewery. Right, Bob?
Yeah, if
I'm
you're
gonna
in
give
the
you a little
area,
bit
it's
more.
hot. I don't want any more. Hot.
It's hot.
Yeah.
It's not hot. It's not hot.
This one, maybe it sat too long in my glass, but
Delicious.
it is very good.
Very, very good. Like I said, I'm going to put that in here. Oh, I got to put all of this stuff away so that I don't make too much of a mess. I mean, we made a little bit of a mess here.
Not really.
I left a bunch of little cigars there because of, I had to keep running around. And,
Wow.
but
You left a lot of cigars.
well, all right. What can I do? I don't have a cutter. I don't have anything with me.
Oh, they're all smoked already. You just need to relight. Yeah.
That's all I need is a little relight. Let me see if I can grab. We weren't able to get our guy next door. He's busy.
No, he's got a lot of people there.
Heaven's Door.
And Chris and Tiffany have not slowed down yet.
No. They've been handing out samples
Boy,
like nonstop.
he must have gone through about 50 bottles of liquor.
I know.
So far. Whew, I got to take these off for a moment.
Yeah, take them off, Bob. My head is like completely
soaking wet.
Wow. Oh. Mary Pecorini, how's it going? Mary's checking up on us and Lucy. It's going. You guys at the house yet? We're going to try to wrap up here in a minute. We just want to get Scott from Jefe, who actually invited us here, but trying to get a hold of him has not been easy. So we've had some very good interviews, Bob.
Some very good interviews, but again, it's so
We
hard
can't
to
hear
get
you.
people- It's so hard to get people here because everyone's busy. I mean, people
I know.
They can't leave their booths.
No.
It's impossible.
We couldn't even get Anya. Couldn't even stop by.
Anya, she said she was coming over. She never made it.
No.
She got a lot of people there.
Mm-hmm. Everybody's busy, so we've been trying to accommodate time-wise, bringing people on and grabbing them when we have a minute. But you see how good that was when I went to get your phone, do a little video. I saw. Maybe that's what I have to do. I go out there, then I grab them because then they've got nowhere to go. I intimidate them by my looks, my appearance. Scary.
Yeah, well,
and I scare them.
That could scare people.
And when I scare them, I lure them in like a
come with me now.
Come with me now. All right, hold on. I'm gonna go and do that, Bob. Hold down the fort for me.
All right.
Yeah, I'll smoke them all. I need your face ID. Just when I was starting, I literally took like 2-second video.
Let's see if he gets lucky and brings somebody back this time. Well, again, it's just been a great day here, folks. It really has been. But Frank was mentioning something before. It's probably a better bet if we had another person who could actually walk around and do some kind of video and also bring people back, physically bring them back, because it's hard. It's hard to get people here right now. Crowded as can be. I'm sure you can get a sense of it. Great event, really is. People are still coming in. I don't even know what time this goes to, but it's good crowd. The restaurant is packed too. People hanging out all over the place. Anyway, what time is it? Oh, 10 to 5. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, I'm looking forward to smoking this other stick that that Z just rolled. Literally just did it over there. Mm. Wonderful smell on this. Great aroma. And of course we have the drunken chicken, which I've smoked before. It's a nice stick. Well, we're going to try to get the man who put this together, get him over here for an interview, and probably after that we're going to wrap it up. Frankly, I don't know if we're going to get him. We'll see if we get lucky. We can't see the screen, as I said it before numerous times, so I don't know if anybody's trying to communicate with us. If you are, I apologize. We have no idea if anyone's trying. What happened?
I took some video. He's down there.
Yeah, but he's never going to get here.
We gotta wait though, Bubba.
I know.
Not wait. You know what I'm saying? Then bruta figura. That's bruta figura. We leave without him. Getting him, he's the guy who
We got to get him over here.
You know?
Got to try, but
bring the mics up. All right.
right.
A little warm.
A little bit, yeah.
It's a little warm. All right.
Gotcha.
Yeah, we
Perfect.
can hear you loud and clear.
And we are back. Well, we were just handed a card. It was kind of interesting. Gentleman tapped us on the shoulder. What are you guys up to? Oh, well, we're doing a little live podcast. He's like, well, I have somebody that you could talk to. I'm like, okay. Florida House of Representative Elizabeth. So, Elizabeth.
Yes.
What are you doing here at a festival for cigars and whiskey? Tell us. What's the connection?
Well, number one, I love all of those things,
Exactly.
and so I really like coming out to local events and just seeing what the people are up to, and then kind of connecting and getting able to chat with people.
Flip your other head, that other ear.
Got it. There we go.
That might be better. Now you can hear from both ears.
So actually, you have some friends out here that are set up. Z just down the way.
Yes,
He's
Z.
got some
He just left the
fantastic.
table.
Yes. He is fabulous. I love his cigars. He actually did one of my fundraiser events a few months ago, and it was rave reviews. Everybody loves a little bourbon and cigars for a fundraiser.
I agree.
Great way to attract people to bring you money. So, so I know the people well. Let me just tell you.
That's good. You have that's your boots on the ground.
Yes. We are doing 2 to 3 events a day. We're in the middle of a campaign for me to get reelected to the state house. I'm actually in the Volusia County, DeLand, Deltona area.
Okay,
I
you
live
live
in Deltona.
Okay, so my district changed. I've been representing the DeLand, Daytona area for 4 years, but with redistricting, it's now going to be the DeLand, Deltona, Lake Helen, Orange City area.
Okay, so it's
And,
expanded.
Yeah, but I was born and raised in DeLand, so I'm happy to continue serving my community. And so, yeah, I just want to get out and chat with people and, get a feel for what's up and what we're doing up in Tallahassee, make sure we're doing the right thing. And I think we are.
Yeah,
We just got back from special session yesterday. And so we were dealing with Disney and all that fun stuff. And
Yeah.
congressional lines and making sure the governor was happy with the lines. And here we are back and hitting the ground running.
Yeah, I was hearing on the radio, there was all kind of disputing happening about the new lines and people getting a little bit disturbed.
Yeah.
But that's part of population changes.
Yes.
And that impacts. And with the growth that we're having here in Florida, there's no doubt that those lines always are moving and shifting.
Right. And
based on that.
we can't control where the population is going to be attracted to move to necessarily.
Right.
So we've got to change those lines accordingly, and we did a good job. I think we did a good job during session, but we did an even better job this week, making sure that the districts were compact in the way that they needed to be. As far as there weren't these goofy lines where at one point there was a district in North Florida that stretched from Jacksonville to Tallahassee.
What?
It just didn't make any sense.
Right.
And so we made that more compact. There's a lot of population in Jacksonville. So we took care of that, and there's a district right down here in Orlando that we need to make more compact and inclusive, and so we took care of business, and now we're back.
How long have you been serving?
So I've been elected for 4 years, but I've been in the political process for 24 years. So I got
24
started.
years. I mean,
Oh,
What, you
yeah.
started when you was 15?
Yes, yes, I did actually. I started working on campaigns at 16 years old.
There,
Wow.
he was a great-
And I got the bug, and I've never looked back. I went to school for it. I've worked in it since I was 16, and here I am. I was asked to run for a seat. I was like, I never wanted to be an elected official, but you know what? Here I am.
That's cool, though.
Yeah, I love
That's
it. I
really
love
great.
policy.
you.
I'm not a big politics fan. I'm a big policy person.
And
So-
listen, politics is never good, right? Because it's always
Somebody's
It's
always feeling a little butthurt about
Yes.
something. Did
Yeah.
I say that? I'm sorry.
That's okay. No,
Yeah.
it's okay. You could say that.
Yeah.
I mean, policy is much more, again, because that impacts everyday people.
Yes.
Politics is, I'll call it ether out there, where policy truly does impact everybody who's
22 million Floridians are affected by what we do up in Tallahassee for 60 days a year. And I look at it the way, half my job is policy.
right.
I'm up in Tallahassee, and the other half of my job is figuring out what my constituents need and dealing with their complaints and their issues and what they need from us at a local level or from a state department or whatever they need. That's the other half of my job. So
Right.
making sure that my constituents are taken care of is what my office does, and we do it every day. We work with DOT, we work with DCF,
Right.
all the ABC agencies we deal with on a daily basis
Right.
to make sure that things are taken care of.
Well, I would think with the type of growth that we're having here, DOT is a big part of it.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
And I could see it I've only lived in Florida for 3 years, and I see the growth, the expansion with the Route 4
Yeah.
and having the expressway
Yeah.
connection.
That changes things. I
Big
mean, we
time.
started taking it a couple months ago when it opened up, and what a difference. We were able to believe it or not, we were going to Disney Springs for dinner with some friends a few months ago, and it got us there in like 45 minutes instead of an hour and a half.
Exactly.
So, yeah, I mean, we've got to look at some of those infrastructure changes to make sure we're doing what we need to do for our population here because it is booming. Believe it or not, one of the biggest areas that's growing is St. Johns County. Up in St. Augustine, that area,
Yeah.
it's one of the fastest growing areas. And so, I mean, nobody thinks that. They think
is that-
Orlando or or whatever.
Is that
but-
Palm City?
No,
part of
that's
that? No.
north. It's St. Augustine and that area up there.
Okay.
You know, Flagler.
Right
up.
below
Yeah.
Jacksonville?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's booming.
Yeah.
So, I mean, most people think, oh, it's got to be Orlando that's growing. But really, people are moving out of Orlando to Volusia County, to Lake County, to these different areas because they can't afford to live in Orlando anymore.
Right.
So we're going to go back up in a few weeks to deal with the property insurance issue with another special session.
That's a
That
big
has
one.
to be addressed. That really has to be addressed.
And here's the thing, it's taken us years to get into the quagmire that we're in now with it because of the fraud, which is
Oh my God, it's
is
rampant.
ridiculous.
Yes.
And so we might be able to do some things during special session to kind of mitigate it, but it's going to take us years to get back out of this. And so we're going to try to address it with a special session and see what happens. And then, but honestly, we've been doing things for a couple of years now. That's going to take time to work.
Right.
And people just, I know a lot of constituents don't understand that. They're like, we want to fix now.
No.
It doesn't work that way.
No,
I mean,
no,
litigation
nothing
goes
works
on for
that way.
years. And
Exactly.
so
Exactly.
we're going to see what we can do. I voted for the special session, which I normally wouldn't. I think it's a waste of tax dollars, but I know we need to address it, and my constituents are screaming for it. So God bless them. We're going to see what we can do.
Well, hopefully you'll be able to at least get something on the books that will, you know, make a difference. Because I think homeowners definitely are impacted by it because there's a lot of fraud that happens. And it seems, I don't know, maybe it was me, but it seems like roofs were a big issue here.
Roofs and water mitigation and
right.
all this stuff. So I've actually, believe it or not, so I worked for a senator before I got elected. So I've been working on the assignment of benefits issue, which is
Okay.
really one of the biggest things,
Yes.
part of this, for like 10 years.
Okay.
And we've been trying to narrow down how we can get the trial lawyers to stop benefiting from AOB.
Exactly.
And it's very difficult because they're a very powerful lobbying
Lobby. Oh, yeah.
entity in the state of Florida. They've
Right.
got a lot of money.
Oh, yeah.
So trying to get everybody on board. So I've actually been working on this issue for a decade.
Wow.
So I'm very well versed in it, but trying to find that solution that
Everyone
doesn't
can
make
get
everybody happy,
Right. Everybody's got to feel pain.
but on board. Right. And, you know, honestly, it's your average Joe that's, you know, oh, somebody came by and said I can get a new roof.
Exactly.
And they're going to get a new roof, so their insurance doesn't get canceled. But they, you know, the insurance companies weren't there to replace your roof unless there's a catastrophic incident. But right now, they're your home warranty. That's a problem, and we're going to have to address it.
Yeah.
So,
I know I'm putting on a new roof probably in about 2 weeks.
oh,
Because when I
They're
bought the house,
expensive.
it was in part of the inspection.
Yeah.
It's an old roof. It's like 18 years old.
yeah,
It's in perfect condition.
Right.
I have no problems with the roof, but
your
My
insurance company is
insurance-
not going to like it right now.
well, there was only one company
Yeah.
that was willing to even insure me, and the rate is insanity.
Yeah.
So I'm
Ah.
gonna just out of pocket. I'm gonna put the roof on, and if
Bless
better
your
drop,
heart.
Yeah.
Thank you, because you're not raising my rates because you're doing it yourself. Bless your
Yeah.
heart.
Yeah, but what am I going to do?
Yeah.
I mean, it's got to drop
Yeah.
by putting new roof on, but I couldn't believe the rate. I was like, what?
Yeah.
You know.
Oh, hey. I mean, everybody's rates went up. My rates went up. I think we doubled.
Yeah.
I think we went from like $1,200 to $2,400
I
this
think
year.
everybody's paying
Which-
around that, which is crazy.
Yeah.
I'm paying
I mean-
them more than that.
Yeah. I mean, it depends. I got a small house. I'll be honest. It's
Well,
my
so do
husband and
I.
I and 5 cats. So, but yeah, I mean, it's ridiculous. So, yeah.
No, thank you very much for taking the time
Thank you.
to spend with us.
This
and
is a
giving-
blast.
Well, thank you very, very much.
And I
Definitely.
think the scientist
Obviously-
is doing a lot of great stuff for the state. He
You
really
know,
is.
Oh, yeah.
I love him. I think he's probably the best governor in this country.
He's got guts. I mean,
He's
I'd
got
say
guts.
something else if we weren't on the radio, but you know,
Come on,
he's
you
got
can
guts.
say it.
Some shit.
Yeah, he does. And he's one of the nicest people. He and his wife are some of the nicest people you'll ever meet. And he's done a lot of good stuff for our state. So I'm fully in support of him and what he's doing. And we'll keep plugging away and see what we can do.
He's got my vote. I'll tell you that.
Yes, definitely.
You have our vote.
Thank
you.
You're in.
Yeah,
That-
there
and
you go.
Yeah.
If you need anything, you
Yeah,
call me.
call me.
Huh?
All right. You know what I need?
A new roof. But thank you so much. I
Thank
really
you, Elizabeth.
appreciate it.
Yes, it was a pleasure meeting you.
Nice meeting you all
Yes,
too.
likewise.
Thank
very
you.
much.
Thanks for
very,
being
very
out
much.
here. I
Oh,
bet next year's going to be even
I think
bigger. I'm
Oh,
excited.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Thanks
will
for coming
be.
down to DeLand. We'll have a great event in DeLand.
Oh, it would be great.
The land is
Yeah.
very close to me.
Yes. Love it.
Oh, we go downtown to land.
Oh, yeah. We were down there for the Artisan Alley last night, and it's a great little event where, you know, a lot of crafts people, Farmers come in and bring their veggies and
Right.
stuff. It's fun.
Oh, yeah.
Every
Yeah.
Friday. So
Every
nice.
Friday.
every Friday. Yeah.
Oh, that's
Well,
good to
Sunday
know.
they.
I mean, that's a beautiful university, Stetson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love Stetson.
It's beautiful. What a beautiful campus.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
thank you.
Thank you
Thank
so
you
much.
so
Enjoy your
very much.
day.
Thank
Thanks
you.
so much. I
Yes.
appreciate it.
Thank you.
We'll be voting for you.
I appreciate it. Tell
know
your
that.
friends you're
Yes.
better off with Fetterhoff.
That's right.
That's good.
Oh, that's great. You gotta love
Don't
that,
forget
guys.
your.
Oh, don't forget your shot.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you so very much. Yes.
Have a good remaining day here.
Yes. See, you never know who you're going to meet here on the Great Lakes Smoke Show.
We don't have a car,
The
but
Great Lakes Smoke Show.
Great Lakes
Take a
Smoke Show.
picture.
Take
It'll
a
be
picture.
easier. Then you can kind of look us up and. Oh
we're,
no,
we're
thank
on
you.
everything.
Well,
YouTube.
Facebook, all of that. Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. Perfect. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Yes, pleasure. All right. So, see, like I said, you never know. Bob, again, the Great Lakes Smoke Show.
We're morphing into politics here.
And we morphed right into politics. You know what's really cool?
State representative.
We have a
That's
state
nice.
representative right here.
Now we got a person.
Now we know somebody, Bob. Now we know somebody. See, you never know who you're going to meet. That's the beauty of doing these things. You never know. So I'm waiting on Scott. We're gonna get
I
Scott.
think we're going to be waiting till tomorrow here.
Oh, I don't want to leave Scott hanging like a bad cherry, like a ripe cherry. But I'm going to grab him and say, "Listen,
We
we're
have to
trying to
leave
head
here.
out.
Yeah,
We
it's
need
getting
to-
late.
It's getting late. Or All right, back. I'll be back, Bob.
All right.
I'm going to grab him.
We'll see. We'll try one more time, folks. After this, that's it. But it is amazing the people you meet here. I mean, it doesn't matter from all walks of life. Yeah, well, it is hot here. Wow. There was a nice breeze earlier. In fact, there's a bit of wind actually, but it died down. There's nothing now. Whew. Well, I hope everybody had a good day. I know I did. Plenty of booze, plenty of cigars here. Great time. And if you are in the area, look forward to this, I think, for next year. And it's going to be bigger and better. It will be.
You guys do a weekly show? Or
Yes, every Tuesday night, 8 o'clock. Go
you
on.
want me to bring her back another time for you guys?
For when?
No, it's up to you. You know, like another show, another time? Or,
Sure. Just keep in touch with us. Yeah. Great Lakes Smoke Show.net. .net. Great Lakes Smoke Show.net.
Hey, give me
You
your
know what?
phone number, I'll text you.
You can definitely hook up with us. I'm sorry. Let me get this off. I can't hear with these on.
What's your phone number?
847-207-1072.
What's your name again?
It's Bob.
847-207-1070.
If you'd like to give me a phone number too.
You said you guys do it every Tuesday. So maybe you guys want me to have her back on again for you.
Yeah, don't worry. He's got yours. Just reach out. Okay.
Thank you.
And of course, and I'm back. And of course, look who we found. The straight. I go. You got to sit down. We're gonna get Scott over here. I tried pulling Scott over here. It's funny. We can't get.
I know. We've been trying to get it for what, 5 hours now? You're gonna have to take off your hat.
You'll have hat head. Don't worry. You'll have earmuff head. You'll be fine. And we have Holly with us.
Oh, it's so much quieter.
There you go. It's much quieter.
Yeah, a little bit. Wait.
and we have Holly with us. And since we were, I'm like, you didn't stop by? I go, I didn't even see you because literally we've been trying to run around. It's so hard.
Oh yeah.
And we've been drinking, so it doesn't help.
It does help, actually.
It helps, but then it doesn't help with spotting things. Your vision becomes impaired.
And the heat from the heat waves,
Yes.
You're going to come in here. Okay, perfect. All right, we'll get you on before we get Scott back. Hopefully he won't disappear on us.
Probably not.
He'll come back. Now that he knows, he'll come back.
All right.
Yeah.
So how you doing?
I am doing very well. Very happy. Everything is just going so well right now.
Great.
Yes.
What have you been up to since the last time we seen you, which is not that long ago?
Flying.
Yes, lots of flying.
Once you
Tons.
get her fly time in.
Yes, I love it. We have in fact, we're headed out tomorrow. We were just talking okay, where do we want to go? So he told me I have to pick 3 cities that have cigar lounges nearby, and then he'll check the weather and we'll fly out tomorrow morning.
Oh, awesome.
So pretty excited.
I love that.
Mhm.
I love the fact you're going to just fly out and pick it and just do it.
A brand new lounge. We try to do it every weekend. It doesn't always work out. I was in DC last weekend, but
Nice.
usually, yeah.
Oh, that's so awesome.
I
So
love
tell
it.
us a little bit about what's been going on, new things. Obviously, going and flying is
Yes.
great. Now, the BCA, and I know you're on one of the committees, right?
Yes.
And getting that ready. So that's in August.
Yes, August 12th,
August
13th.
12th and 13th. Obviously, the guys from the Great Lakes Smoke Show will be there.
Yes.
We won't be there personally
No.
because we've got plenty of guys to cover. We got Ron, we got Kyle,
Wow.
we've got Joe Galino will be there. He's our whiskey guy. Jara Hutchins will be there.
Nice.
So we're going to have plenty of representation.
Fantastic. I love it.
We'll be watching.
We will
We'll be
miss
watching.
you, though. We will
I know,
miss you.
Thank you.
I know. I know.
But we got you now, so.
Yes.
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 I
We're
love
able
it.
to have you right here in person. So tell us a little bit about what's happening. I know you've been going out, literally pounding the pavement,
Yes.
getting out to the brick and mortar.
Yes.
And that's been a challenge, right? Because it always is.
Well, I've heard a lot of, frankly, a little bit of negativity about getting in them. And maybe, I go to lounges every weekend. And I just always, as an aside, hey, I sell a brand, try it, let me know what you like. And I have gotten incredible feedback. And then the one problem that they always say is, well, we have no space. And I'm like, oh, no, I can help you make space.
I like that.
But it's really interesting because I've noticed a lot of serendipity has to happen.
Yes.
So for me, again, I'm just dropping in. I have zero expectations when I drop in somewhere because I'm a surprise. I'm like, hey, I'm Holly. It's great to meet you. I have a brand. So the other day, I stopped into a local liquor store here in Longwood. And I bought some bourbons. I was really excited to try. And I said, hey, I noticed you don't have a cigar humidor. And he's like, oh, no, I do, but it's empty. And I said, well, you need some Crown Cigars. I said, I own a brand. And he's like, how fast can you bring me cigars? I said, I'll be back in an hour. So I am now in a new retail location just because of serendipity. Yes, exactly.
Being at the right place at the right time
Yes.
is always kind of it's kind of magical.
It is.
In a way.
It really
Because
is.
It's like things that are meant to be. And it's funny, serendipity, myself and my wife, we named our beach house Serendipity because it was a serendipitous moment that we actually found it. And it's moments like that you're just like, wow, things are just meant to be.
Yes,
So
absolutely.
that is great that you use that term.
I love it.
Because
And I'm sorry I keep moving this. In the airplane, the mic practically touches your lips. And so that's what I'm used to. And I was like, oh, wait, this isn't an airplane.
you
This
don't
isn't the same
have
thing.
It's sensitive, that mic. It'll pick you up.
Yeah.
I'm over here probably screaming like,
no, it's good. You can hear. We're all good. It's all good. No, it's great. Like I said, I'm sorry that I didn't grab you sooner, but I'm glad that you were busy today.
Yes.
And that's always important. Did you have a lot of people stopping
How are the sales going?
the irony? I bought your cigars before. This is my favorite. I have to buy more. I've had tons of people stop by. I've already had your cigars. I need to buy more. Great. Don't forget, we're online. We can buy them anytime. So that's a lot of fun because I do get so much positive feedback. And a lot of people tell me, I love your cigar.
There's Scott. We're going to bring him in.
Oh, yeah, by all means.
We're going to bring Scott in. Come on in, Scott. We have to get it. We have to get Scott in. Let me make sure that we can see him. Yeah, he's back there. The event producer, the presented by person is here. We finally were able to wrangle him. It was not easy.
You're right.
It wasn't easy. He's kind of like, he's kind of like hard to get, but I understand he's busy.
He's busy.
Today's a
It's
busy
big
day for him.
event.
More of a mystery man.
It
You
is.
know, who is the Hefe? I don't even know.
Did you set up a date for next year?
Yeah, same day next year, but it's going to be a little later in the day because it's a little
Too
hot.
hot.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
a little
I'm thinking
bit.
more like a 5 to
5 to
9.
9.
Nice.
Perfect.
I like it.
Yeah.
I
That's
love
good.
the idea. 5 to 9, excellent.
Yes.
Then we can bring light, have controlled environment because the sun has been
Brutal.
brutal.
Brutal
And
today.
you guys are getting the brunt of it. Look at like
We're getting beaten.
those sunblock back here.
No.
Yeah, we had to keep moving the table more into the shade, but wow, it's hot. It's
So
hot.
Scott, tell us a
Yeah.
little bit about the concept for this and how that came about, because obviously this
I would
is
love
brand new.
to. I've been waiting for this moment. Why do this? Because I'm going to tell you why. It's a boutique movement for one reason: to get all of the really good cigars that aren't in the mainstream, that are very hard to get on the shelf in all of the cigar lounges. Shelf space is limited, so it's all
Yes,
dominated.
exactly.
It's dominated by the big guys.
Yes.
And there's so many cigars out there that people don't know about that are very, very good. And this is the first event to kind of showcase the boutique the boutique movement of why we're doing this, because we have Crown, we've got Drunken Chicken, Carolina Blues. I mean,
Right.
Conscious. These people put a lot of passion and
Howard
and time.
G,
Howard G,
Buddy
yeah,
Howard.
absolutely. Z.
See, yep.
I mean, the blends that these guys do and the passion that they have behind their cigars, it should be on the
Showcase.
forefront and showcased by everybody, and it's so
Right.
hard to penetrate the market.
Well, yeah.
So this is a chance for us to kind of showcase the boutique cigars and let people experience a better hand-rolled, experience for pairing with good whiskey and good tequilas, and that's the key. I mean, people don't know a lot about cigars, and sometimes they're intimidated to go into a lounge
Absolutely.
and ask because they just don't want to feel or
Feel
look
foolish,
stupid.
right.
Yeah.
And a
But
lot of
there's-
times the lounge people will just gravitate right towards the big guy anyway.
That's
well,
true.
You've heard of this one. You know, it's like,
Exactly.
yeah, okay,
Exactly.
But there is so much going on with the boutique cigars right now that it's just amazing, actually, how big it's gotten.
Yeah.
The big event is going to be in Indiana in August.
Yeah.
Remember last year? That was great. That was a great event.
Big turnout.
Oh,
They had a pretty good sized turnout.
Yeah,
I think
it
this
was
year
very
they're
nice. I think it's even bigger
more
this year.
vendors, and I think that you're tapping into a market that is so ready
it is.
to be accepted.
I think
and
so.
So
I think it's perfect timing.
it is. The timing is perfect, and the consumer is knowledgeable now.
That's right.
They're
and
ready,
and
for
they're
that.
thirsty to
And
be
they're
educated.
thirsty.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's what I think it's allowed platforms like us, Holly, to be out there promoting cigars and the industry, because the big guys will always get promotion.
That's right.
It's always going to be
Always
there
gonna
for
happen.
them. It's platforms like ours to give the smaller boutique guys a voice, a place
That's right.
for
An
them to be
identity.
seen. An identity, exactly. So it's so important. So what do you think, like looking at what you've learned from this year, you've already said that you're going to push it to
That's
the
right.
later out. So you've already learned something, and it's not even over yet, and you've learned something.
There's a lot to learn on these events.
Right.
From the setup, from the beginning before anybody gets here, the organization of all the vendors, which is extremely important. And for me, the most important thing was to have enough bodies here to support the vendors and be able to make it worth it for them.
Right.
We did pretty well today.
I couldn't be
did
happier
great.
with the
Oh my
turnout.
God.
I mean, it just kind of shows that the community is speaking. They want to come to these events. They want to try the cigars. They want a variety. Teach me about my palate. Why is your cigar a little bit better or worse than the next guy?
Yeah,
And they don't know the passion and the techniques behind actually rolling these cigars and looking for, like you said in your interview when you had the Hefe, you tried it. This is like a journey. I'm getting every inch. There's cream, there's earth, there's coffee. People want to be taught that. They want to know, listen, this is the kind of cigar, this is what you're going to experience. I want you to pair this with Forward Slash or Siempre
Iron
or
Smoke.
Iron Smoke.
Gosh,
Yeah.
we were
Great whiskey.
Unreal.
Oh yeah.
Never heard of it.
I was blown away when we tried it today. It was like,
away.
wow.
Phenomenal.
Oh my
It is.
God.
And the old fashioned is phenomenal if you make it the right way.
Oh yeah. Well, I was shocked because we're not big like flavored bourbon whiskey kind of guys. He's not for sure.
No, I never.
That apple pie and maple bacon.
I was blown away by it.
Good
Like,
stuff.
oh, okay, this is pretty good.
Yeah.
Well, because it doesn't have that sweetness to it, where a lot of folks it's very sweet.
But
Yeah.
it didn't, have,
Where this
it didn't
is
taste like artificial. You know?
Yeah.
You could really see the taste was there. That bourbon was there.
Yeah.
But it had that whatever you wanted to call it, whether it was the maple or the apple pie, pronounced right there. It's like, okay,
Yeah.
this isn't fake. This
Yeah.
is the real thing.
It's a real deal.
It's bringing guys
I
like
like
that. I think it's great
Yeah.
companies that you've got here.
Well, exactly. I mean, Iron Smoke, nobody really knows who they are yet,
Oh, I
but
never heard of
now
them.
they're in Total Wine. My neighbor turned me on to them 3 months ago, and coincidentally, the event coordinator, Jim, that helped me
Right.
with this event is best friends with the owner, and that's how everything kind of came together. It's just,
Great.
it's
So
not even 6 degrees of separation
Separation.
anymore, it's 3
It's-
degrees.
serendipity.
It is.
It's a serendipitous moment.
It is.
That's what makes these things
True.
so great. And we thank you for giving us the opportunity to come
I'm
and
so glad
sit
you guys are here.
and,
Oh, yeah.
and enjoy the event, be part of something brand new.
Right.
We live here locally. We look forward to being back next year
I really
at
appreciate that.
a nice time where it's cooler, a little later in the
You
day.
know, when you have momentum like this, you do another event 3 months later and another event. So we're doing 4 this year.
Are you really?
Oh yeah. This is the start of the boutique movement. Like
Wow.
this is hashtag.
I like it.
Hashtag.
I mean, that's exactly what's going to happen because we have to keep the momentum going. Can't wait once a year. It's got to be
Right.
every 2 or 3 months.
Wow.
You know,
That's fantastic.
You let us know. We'll be here.
Yeah.
I will
You let
definitely
us
let you know.
know.
And I really appreciate you guys being here.
Oh, absolutely, Scott.
Yeah.
And we really do. Thank you. And we love
And you're
you.
going to
we
fly
love
in,
your
right?
cigars
Thank
as
you.
well.
Thank you very much. That's
and plus,
important.
Bob, that's what I love the #1 because it's got a little bit more.
You get that little slap of pepper in the
get that
beginning.
slap of pepper, which
Oh,
we
yeah.
And it
really
smooths out. There you go.
which we like that. We love, and we
Yeah, don't retrohale the first puff.
Yeah, don't do that. Yeah, you'll burn your nostrils.
and again, both of you guys, again, it's about the passion behind the cigar. And in order to put a cigar out there into the marketplace, it
Yeah.
takes a lot of effort.
You know, like they say, we're a small community, but we're actually a very large community that deserves a chance to be heard and to have a
Right.
voice and to people try our products. I mean, she's a good example. She goes to every single event. She sets up at the
Yes.
at the farmers markets, and it's the only exposure you can get. I mean,
Yes.
where else are you going to get it?
Right.
So we have to. It's important that we all stick together and support each other on this.
Right.
You know,
Absolutely.
and strength in numbers, and that's just we're going to keep pushing forward.
And it's growing. There's
growing.
no doubt about it. It is growing.
Yeah.
And I have to say this. So one thing that I do, like I said, I was in DC last weekend, and I walk into the cigar bar, and they're like, "Oh, can we help?" I'm like, "Absolutely. What do you have that's boutique?"
Exactly.
And I am telling you, 9 times out of 10, it's a deer cotton head.
Like, what do you mean?
Boutique? Like,
No, we don't sell clothes here.
so you
Go
serve
down to the smoke shop, the vape shop.
exactly, yeah. So, but that's how you make the difference. You say,
Right.
"Well, oh, you don't have any boutiques? You guys should definitely get some. Those are my favorite. That's what I focus on." You know,
Right.
and me as an influencer, I say my focus for the most part is almost all boutiques.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's what I really want to showcase. Again, exactly, following exactly what you said, that we're here to support each other, and that's the best part.
Exactly.
Like every boutique, we're all like, "Hey, how are you?" We're hugging, we're kicking,
Yeah.
we just love each other because we're here to support one another, and we're all in it together.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's
Absolutely.
beautiful.
And
It is.
that's another thing you should do. Go into a place that you know doesn't have it and ask for it. You know, It's like,
Exactly.
It's
well, what do you
extremely
mean you don't have it? Well, the guy down over there has it. I'm going to go over there.
Right.
And you freak them out. They don't know what to say. It's like, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Well, I want to say right across the way over here is where the new cigar lounge is going to be, the Hefe
Really?
Cigar Lounge.
Oh, wow.
And it's only going to have boutique cigars. There's not going to be any
Wonderful.
mainstream. It's just we're going to showcase everybody. They're going to have their own station, almost like it's a dressed up boutique cigar flea market, but really well done and shabby chic.
He's
and
getting top shelf.
Oh,
Right?
of course. Listen, no, the cool thing about it is you're going to be responsible for like dressing up your spot to where
I
you
love
can
it.
Oh,
you can have your personality come out there,
Oh,
you know.
fantastic.
And I think it's going to be a great experience.
When is
I love
that
it.
coming up?
It'll be a couple months. We're getting through permitting right now.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations.
Wow. Listen, if you can't,
Another
if you can't
place for us
join
to
them,
hang
beat them.
out.
Yep.
Right?
That's exactly-
If you can't join them, beat them. We'll all stick together and we'll win.
I love it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, thank you guys so much
Thank
for
you so
having
much.
us.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
And of course, it's always good to see you.
And
Holly.
let us know when the next one is. We'll
Yes.
definitely come in.
I will.
Yes.
I will. I appreciate you guys coming out.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Much success with the place.
Appreciate
Thank
that.
Yes.
you.
Yes.
Okay. See y'all
Thank
later.
you guys. We're gonna pack up because
We're gonna pack
our
up.
wives
We're
want to
gonna-
have dinner.
Yeah, our wives want to have dinner. Imagine that.
Yeah, we'll be home by 4.
Oops, we're a little late. Well, everyone, as always, a great time here at the Great Lakes Smoke Show. We're always lucky enough to have great people, and we are going to close the show. And you know, if I could see what I'm doing here,
I can't see nothing. I don't know.
Bob can't
Just
see.
sign off.
I don't even know.
That's all we can say.
I just sign off. You got to sign off professionally, Bob. I don't even know. I can't see anything.
No.
There
But
we go.
thank you, everybody who did tune in and put up with all of our glitches. We had a lot of glitches today with the internet.
Yep. And good night,
and all-
everybody.
and all lows.
Good night, everybody.
Many of the cigar brands that we make, they're antique, historic cigar brands. They've been made on and off for about 100 years.
When you're smoking Toscano, you're smoking 206 years of history.
The Italians are here.
We're here. We're in the house. For some reason, we find a lot of Italians on this show.
Listen, I'm a Jersey guy.
Hey,
so,
hey, we won't hold that against you.
We invented this to make. We want to give people the opportunity to smoke the cigar at the optimal level.
The Chooch cigar.
Can you believe it?
The Blanco 9 Chooch. ¿Cómo va?
¿Está bien, oye?
¿Cómo está?
Finally, I can answer the question. Anything new?
Yeah.
And we have some cool new stuff, and we'll leave it.
This is a passion for me. It's not a job.
Your love and passion for this is,
I love it.
unbelievable.
That's why we can make pipes out of this variety of corn.
11 years ago, I went back. I bought the rights to everything La Polina.
Sure, it's family.
And
Good
restarted the brand again as a tribute to my grandfather.
It's nice because you get to see a lot of your friends. You got to remember, I've been doing this for 30 years, so a lot of these people are like family.
Build a platform where we could celebrate boutique cigars.
Leave Starlight House blend for one store in Pennsylvania.
Wow.
Join forces of pipe tobacco and
superheroes.
I always look forward to the Super Bowl events, and I always looked at the trade show as just one of those things.
We're not just selling cigars. We try to live our lives, and we use this as a means to share our stories and to really create community.
Hold on, man. Wow, that was wow. Now you got me.
Tell my brothers to line them up. We'll drink that whiskey from those old dirty cups. We'll toast to the present, the future, and the past. This ain't my first drink, but I sure it ain't my last. 'Cause this world is so beautiful. I see its love come shining through. This world is so beautiful. I see its love come shining.